like a lot of other Sheridan guns do because it's really thin. This is a 6.78 bore, and then he also added this cool pipe spiral porting onto it. So super tight bore with the spiral. It makes the gun crazy quiet, which is awesome. Shoots fantastic. Along with that, because it's a new barrel and the original wouldn't fit, he turned down a custom Delrin bolt for me. So that's the bolt, flat face, pretty basic, nothing fancy, but it works great. Then the other part that he did for me, along with the usual, you know, kind of mods with, it's got a quick strip, it's got, not necessarily, I guess, a fast change, but it's got a new side tube feed that's spring fed. And the spring feed's a little funky right now, it's a little broken. So it's got the spring feed. The one thing that I wish we'd done to it that we didn't when we built it was I wish I'd put one of the FAD adapters, which is basically a captured feed plug. So the brass tube would be a little bit longer, and the feed plug would basically be stuck inside of it, so you don't have to worry about ever losing it when you have to change it. But we didn't, and so it's like this. It's also got these really cool brass screws that he used on it, so it's kind of brass everything. And then the coolest part about it, of course, is the trigger frame, which is a K-frame from Dan Surjayson. Is that how you pronounce his name? Something like that. And this one is particularly cool because it's all brass. Most of them that he made are aluminum, but he makes runs on occasion in brass instead. It's really heavy, but it looks really cool. And
it's probably aluminum then.
I think so. Yeah, yours feels a little lighter than mine does. But yeah, they're really awesome. So.
Screw it in and see if it...
As far as it can go. Maybe about...
The way that it's leaking sounds like it's your... valve. No, that's probably the face. But, yeah.
Do you have a tank so I can start testing it?
We do, but I guess we'll separate them into working and non-working. So I don't know how. I'll let you figure out how we're gonna do that. So we're live on everything now.
Oh, awesome.
I think at least.
This should be working. Did someone borrow changer off of this?
No, you took
No,
it
I
out
didn't
and
take
you were
it.
asking about it, remember?
Me?
What makes them different?
No. I put that one in. I didn't realize I had one missing one. You have one in your box? Dan?
Yes. But I'm just trying to figure out if our upload is...
Oh yeah, this is a little dirty.
Yeah, something is like... Maybe I just have too much going on here.
Dude, do you have some paper towels that I can steal in the kitchen?
Yeah. On top of the fridge. This is just like crashing. So I'm trying to figure that out. But our sound is working. What is using all of our CPU up? OBS is using all of our CPU up. Why though?
I'm most excited to get the pump twist tool up and working.
Are you confident that that's something we'll be able to accomplish? Whoa, it's fall outside? What's up, homie? Yeah.
Thought it was like a giant grasshopper.
Let's do. Alright, we're a little bit better now. Take a look at our video. It says our video output's low.
That's not good. Do we still have something connected to the network?
That
maybe?
works. That works.
Shouldn't. I mean, we're at 300K.
Two
Second.
down.
It should be fine. I don't know why it's saying.
Many to go.
I think maybe it just has to catch up here.
Alright.
Who's next? Somebody let Paul in too.
I got it.
Forget Paul.
Maybe after this feature, you know, I got a little free time, all that fun stuff.
I'm so jealous. You like working all the cool shit.
Trust me, it's not nearly as cool as it sounds. Yeah, you know. I actually might ask him to PA this thing for me, maybe. We'll see.
Do it.
Are we still live, Dan?
Do it to it.
We're still live.
Alright, so I'm
What's up, Master Ginger Blaster?
You guys can jump on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch if you want to see us live. We're gonna do rebuilds on all these Sheridans, and then we are going to have them do some history on the Sheridans.
Alright, so
Later.
we get another computer to monitor. Paul, I got you a 12-round holster right here. Or a vape holster. Sorry, I just put that on the part where you touch your mouth too. That's not one me.
Ran out of batteries, huh?
It's been sitting for how long?
Shit, hopefully it will break.
Here, let me move all this so you can.
All this Osmo, no bueno.
No good? Why not?
It's just
I used one at work.
so lackluster compared to the last one.
Yeah, I used to own one at work and it was fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah, this one is just like, hey, remember how easy it used to be? Let's make it harder in every aspect.
Sucks.
So I'm closing all my windows and I can't close all my files. My 100 and oh my god, this computer's glitched.
You're having no luck, Dan.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live right now.
We're live.
Dude, I missed out on a sick ass gun yesterday.
Yeah.
It was a cat
Oh, I
Bravo.
saw you pass. I saw you
I was
post about that.
messaging that guy and
it's
then
way too
I
hard.
go on my
Spring
phone
on there.
and click buy it now and
The
it's like
spring,
decided
yeah,
it was
hold
already
on.
sold.
Oh, that sucks, because that was a killer price too.
You
Like,
put a new spring in, or you just take
I
the
always
bearings
wanted a
out.
cat. I
typically
wanted a green
just
one,
Always take the bearings
but
out.
all was bonus.
Yeah,
Do
you know,
want, do you
like-
want the
Alright, we can
confetti,
show us
or
how to
do
do
you
that.
want the solid green like David
The
Quitman
one
had?
that, the one that Sonny sold to David Quitman or whatever.
David Quitman sold it to Sonny, didn't he?
Oh,
Or
yeah,
was it the other way?
around. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Huh.
But
that one
I
was pretty
wanted
sick.
that one, and then I think Sonny bought it from David Quitman. I was like, fuck, man. I told you I wanted to buy it.
Yeah. I have,
Where'd you see
You
the
have the
2
lava.
tank, Dan?
but in that I think it's behind us, Benji. In that style body, I mean, I probably have like 10 of those style bodies in different colors.
Fuck, man.
I have like a gunmetal Mac Gray one. That's pretty sick.
Where am I
Yeah.
finding this, Dan?
It's just a tank, just an HPA tank back
Got
there.
Yeah, like, what the fuck, man? Jesus Christ, look at all these damn PGPs here. How did I not notice this when I first walked in? I really like this, Benji.
The camo.
yeah, that looks really cool.
What's that? That's like what they paint Apache helicopters, right? What's that called? That camouflage?
Apache
Camouflage is called Benji doesn't know his colors.
I think it's like a Russian camo.
I was kind of wondering why it's like red and green and blue.
I don't know if it's
No, green or
Apache.
blue. It kind of, I do believe it though.
There's a little bit of red on there though, for sure.
It's like an urban.
It's called Kona Brown.
I feel like I've definitely seen some helicopters with that pattern before, but I'm not seeing any right now.
Blue says
so-
to take it off. Come on, Paul. Let me see one of them sweet nips.
I think he wants you to take the phone out of the Osmo. That's what he probably means.
No.
Take it off
Blue
of
is
the
a girl.
Osmo.
So out of shape, girl.
This why don't you sit in the middle, Benji, and not like, or you can sit here. I'll sit in the middle, and that way you can do your little thing. All right, Paul. I'm gonna give you this computer as soon as I have some windows open.
So if you're watching us here, you're watching the wrong place. Jump on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch /BacciPaintball, because I'm gonna stop streaming here and we're gonna do our Sheridan rebuild and Sheridan history talk on the BacciPaintball pages.
So, all right, so we're all good.
Sheridan is a town in northern Wyoming.
Good to know.
Pretty sure there's a lot of towns called Sheridans.
Yeah, I think so.
That's why we pay you the big bucks, Paul. You know things.
I really want to like properly clean this trigger and like pull it apart, but it's like they're all pressed in there, and I really don't want to have to deal with unpressing them and pressing them back in.
Do you want some punches?
Nah.
Knock them out.
It's good enough. It's
Which
like,
one's the one that the fearless leader bought?
he bought one?
He's
He
gone
bought one,
through
yeah.
like wanting like 6 different ones over the last few days.
He just posted some nail spot that he got from one of the kamikaze guys.
Yeah, that nail spot's sick. It's
Yeah.
like
I think he
Jared.
actually bought one off your site, didn't
Yeah.
he?
No, I owe him.
I saw
money,
that
so-
P12 was sold. That you
The
were selling.
PMI 2.
Too?
Yeah, that's the one
Probably.
that Sonny bought.
Yeah, that's the one that he wanted. And I aired it up and actually didn't leak, so. Here you go, Paul. I'll trade you for my coffee, actually.
Well, as we're building, Dan, you be educating.
Oh, look at that. That is so gross. So much paint. Oh. This thing hasn't been cleaned in like 10 years.
Only leaks in
I'm
several
gonna take
places.
this out.
This tank's gonna be empty too. Yeah, you can take it out.
Just take it and pull out.
Just
Yeah.
need some 12 grams. It's easier.
No, definitely. We're not wasting like 20, 12 grams.
That's why I bought all those 12 grams.
Okay. If that's what you want.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But you're gonna be wasting 12 grams.
It is what it is.
Seems like a waste. Okay, so
Cool stuff out today.
let's see.
Paul Shrek posted a lot of cool shit for sale today.
Yeah, he posted some cards that were kinda sick.
Who posted the carpets?
Paul Shrek,
Ooh.
a couple of cards for sale.
I gotta fix mine.
Here's
Did you see what happened to my duck? The feed tube came off.
yeah. Here's
Oh yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Shit.
I don't know if you actually want to do that or if you were just.
How do you fix that?
At some point. Apparently, I always thought the early ones were welded on, but I guess they were all JB welded or
some were
epoxy.
welded, but
You gotta get it welded on.
I'm just gotta put epoxy on it and put it back on. I just haven't had a chance to do it. I gotta get some
There's
acetone
actually a
and.
better punch.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
They
Do you
Oh, that's mine. Never mind. That's the wrong one. I said it here. Here it is.
is epoxy the thing that they use to fix surfboards?
Maybe. I mean, there's a bunch of different types of like epoxy, you know. So.
All right. So, what are we doing here? Benji, you're disassembling. You already know this one leaks. It was leaking from the valve too. The first thing.
Wasn't that the other one we were trying?
Is this aired up already?
No. I didn't
Okay.
fix it.
So, plus you were just cross-threading it. The first thing you want to do when you're fixing a Sheridan is you want to put your thumb in front of the barrel. You want to hold it up to some light, and you want to look down at your face seal. And so looking at this one, your face seal looks worn, but not obliterated. So I would guess that this one might work.
Let's tear it up.
Oh man,
There it
but
goes.
yeah, I would just...
Jack wanted us to use our carburetor.
Carb cleaner.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jack, we're not cleaning here. We're just sealing.
they just have to seal. They don't have to be perfect.
So Dan is
Shoot
gonna show
shoot
us.
crooked as long as it holds air.
Good, Jack.
As long as someone can shoot it crooked.
That's all. That's all.
So
that we
Dan's
require.
gonna show us now how to take out the ball bearings out of a PPT bolt. Because right now this one is binding considerably because the bearings are too.
You should do it under the GoPros.
Where it just keeps going.
This looks pretty.
That is really nice.
It'll be nice if
It's
it
gonna pick up.
actually works when we're done with it.
So, are those KPs that were modified, or yeah, I guess they are, huh?
This is, I believe, a K2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this would have been the first pump Sheridan rifle. Which is pretty cool. This one's in pretty good shape too.
Yeah, that looks really nice for a.
It takes dual 12s.
Ooh.
So both
So
of
we're still back
the
up on the Benjis, but
ceiling areas leak, so we have to rebuild it on both sides because it pierces one down and it pierces one up.
Of course. Because why would it be simple?
What do you do to?
I think we're down.
I need new thumb screws for this or something. It like. See, that's fun.
Yeah, super fun. But
You wanna pass me that little Allen wrench?
Damn, this thing.
Which one you want?
Sick.
Hell is
Here I got the multi-tool.
Thank you. That's the beast.
It's yours?
The thug.
Oh, this is.
That is my best shooting Sheridan. Period.
so I don't know if it's gonna continue on our same one or not.
So it definitely is your knob.
Damn.
Yeah,
this is
right?
sick.
I guess it just started a new stream, but whatever.
Well, it's bent.
Yeah.
That might have a little to do with it.
Yeah, that
Okay.
might possibly. I'll probably have to just
So
drop
are we
it
just
in.
not doing the GoPro? You wanna fuck with it?
It's just gonna keep on crashing, right? You
I
try.
feel like it's.
That's a new scene I created.
Yeah.
I feel like this.
And once you press cancel, it's gonna crash.
Too.
That's what my guess was with that.
Sorry, Ron. Not really, but kind of. Sorry.
It did sound like that was a sincere apology. So.
Okay, here. Better.
Feels
Just
better?
keep it tight.
Yeah.
That was
Thanks,
Nice.
sir.
That should be
Alright,
good to go.
what else? So no GoPro. Sorry, Benji.
No worries.
I'm gonna.
You can just hold it up and show us.
Yeah, Paul, do you want to just pull the power cord out of the, pull it out of that thing right there?
This?
Yeah, that
This?
cord right there. Pull that one out.
This one?
Yeah, pull that one out. Because I'm gonna just turn the GoPro off. Oh, you know what it might have been? Because we were in a much wider view. Could have been that. It's the only setting on the GoPro that's changed, but I don't know why that would affect it in that way. But whatever. Okay, so we are now taking Benji's bolt out. So if you're taking your PGP bolt out and it's spring loaded, turn that in here. Okay, so we have spring loaded bearings inside of this bolt, and if we just pull it straight out, they're going to shoot out. We're going to lose them, so we have to be ready for it when we actually take it out. And so I use the PGP pump rod to hook into the back and rotate it up, and then it has a spring-loaded bolt, so I can just press that in and now pull it out.
I don't remember what gun it was, but I remember when I was disassembling a marker for the first time. I didn't know that there was this.
I still lost it all.
That the screw was actually holding
my
the
God.
spring pressure down, and it shot out, and I was like,
It was probably like a spider or something.
maybe
You know?
I forgot what it was, and I was like, oh,
Let me get some
shit.
rags.
Like I need to pay more money now at the store to get this fixed.
I think I did the same thing when I had a Piranha for my first gun,
Yeah.
but like the spider knockoff, not like a Piranha.
Not one of these.
Yeah. And I don't remember what I did, but somehow I locked the bolt back, but without like the trigger was like dropped or something, so I couldn't like drop the hammer. And I remember I had to like figure out. I mean, now you know it's obvious what to do, but I didn't know at the time, and I think I ended up having to like do something where it just launched the bolt out the back or something. You know.
As a kid, you're just like, I'm not playing tomorrow. Like, god damn it.
You need a different size Allen.
I'm not gonna lie to those.
I'm gonna get a better
piranhas,
set.
spider knockoff piranhas. Had some really nice arrows.
They did actually,
Super
yeah.
nice
So
animals.
like, you know, not particularly expensive guns and stuff.
Yeah.
So
that's
here's
the
my,
only reason why I wanted one.
here's my nice Allen set.
Ooh.
Don't lose any of these.
They're color
Mix them
coded
up with
even.
other ones. So Benji, you probably
I'm just
want.
gonna go run this under the water.
What's up, Yacht Long Sampoon? Hey, thanks, man. We actually don't know how to have a good time on Friday nights, but we're trying. Thanks for tuning in.
Try our hardest. Save. All right.
Well, why don't you grab another gun and just start going through it, and let's talk. with
Well,
people
first, okay, so first we want to establish a couple things, Benji. Do you, when we're taking these bolts apart on your PGPs, do you want to just take the bearings out? That's what I would recommend, because if you take them out at the field, you're going to lose the bearings, and it's just smoother without the bearings in. So
Yeah.
I typically always just remove them.
Let's do it.
Do you have a preference, Tim?
I like them without them personally.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't.
that's what we were saying too.
Yeah.
We take the bearings out. I mean, if you have a very loose spring, maybe it's okay, but I'm not a huge fan.
Agreed.
Your stock looks pretty nice there.
Yeah.
We have
It's in decent shape.
Without the thing that you have, Dan, this takes like a
Yeah,
good
it's-
half minute to
Yeah.
You
take.
realize the advantage that you had,
Yeah.
Benji. Have you tested? Are you sure any of the PGPs are working? Like, do you have a pile of working ones already?
I know that one works. I know that one works. I know the PGP 2K works. I just need the fast changer or the speed loader.
I'm gonna build my PGPs right now, so I'm gonna let you carry around. I'm gonna build my own.
Do we have face seals somewhere? That
Yeah.
doesn't look good, right? That probably needs to be replaced. I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, probably replace it. Well, I mean, it's a
It
little
leaks
smashed.
somewhere, so I'm guessing that's where it leaks because everything else looks fine.
Was it leaking down the barrel?
No.
Okay. Typically, if it's not leaking down the barrel, it's either this or I can't remember what's the other O-ring in the cartridge valve that
There's-
can leak.
I mean, I don't see anything else. There's like that, but that looks fine. There's nothing on
You have a
this
piece
end.
of, well,
I mean, I looked at that. I don't think that
it's
causes.
not great, but it's.
There's
doesn't
nothing in
look-
that end. It's all.
Yeah, I guess you're okay here.
If you guys are in Southern California, we'll be at John White.
What was that?
Jesus.
PGP.
Oh. On your
Ooh,
leg.
on the leg.
Paul won't be playing tomorrow, but
it-
the rest of us
we'll
will
be
be.
playing-
He'll be live streaming tomorrow for
Yeah.
us.
We're playing at Jungle Island tomorrow.
He'll be sleeping and smoking his vape.
Why are you denting my PGs, bro?
Fuck.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. Sorry, Benji.
Just wrecking
That was
history.
my floor.
Sorry. I don't think I dented it though.
Do you have a spare face seal
Yes.
somewhere?
Y'all are silly.
And
I have a whole bunch.
I
somewhere.
don't like the smell.
And we got gun oil in here, probably, or some kind of oil.
Remember, when you're shooting them, face down, okay? Point it down. Where are you leaking from? It's likely
PGP
the
fucked
face
my
seal
ankle up,
because it's
dude.
coming out of there. Are you fucked up?
It really hurts.
You want some ice?
I'm
I have ice
It's gonna
packs.
be so smelly for sure.
Tim, face seals are somewhere in here. I think there's a bag of a few.
So I know a lot of the guys that are playing tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
there
that
should
are
be some.
watching started with
there you
this.
go.
So I want to hear some stories
Oh,
about
I don't know if I'll
you
use
to
that oil.
rebuild your PGP on the field. How
Use
did that go?
Jack was telling me some stories, or 2 or 3 weeks ago. I forgot the last time I played with it. But
Of course you missed it.
Probably
wait,
did, no doubt.
wait. Jack started with a Sheridan, but he said he's more of a nail spa guy, I believe.
Got some really nice nail spots.
I was never a big nail spot guy till last a couple weeks ago.
Dude,
That thing shot really
you
well.
were shooting me so much that day.
Which nail spot were you using?
One of just the junky ones with the barrel extension that should not have shot well at all.
Actually, pretty nice. They have all
I
the
really liked
necessary,
it.
all the
The
necessary.
guy who messed me up the most was the guy we went to the barbecue with.
I don't know who you're talking about.
The guy
Are you
who bought the Carter from Craigslist, the blue one with the cool pump handle.
Kirk.
Kurt, dude.
Yeah.
Kurt fucked me up. that
He was
day,
playing with
dude.
that there.
Kirk always does well.
All right. What?
It
You
was
stuck?
so fun though.
So a lot of times if you.
Well, that's what I was doing. wasn't going.
Other thing you can do is just
slam it on something.
Yeah, I'll let you deal with that. I gotta assemble mine.
So which ones do you have to rebuild?
Well, I already did the valves.
Hey, what's up, Randy? Kamiya?
Are all the ones on the bed already done?
Well, I only have one PGP on the bed that we're gonna use.
Well, I'm gonna need help to get through mine.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm not going to do yours. You're going to do your own. But yeah, I'll help you if you need some assistance. So I have 2 cartridge, and then I have one that's
What's up,
missing
Anthony?
that,
Ambrosio.
Oh, this face seal's so old. It's just like
book.
stuck in there.
Don't fuck her coloring book up.
There we go.
You didn't fuck her coloring book up, did you?
No.
She's gonna notice that.
Jack knew what you were doing. He said the 12 gram is stuck to the seal, Benji.
Yep.
Jack knows so much, dude.
No,
Jack, why don't you just come over? You can help us fix some of these.
Yeah, Jack.
For real.
It's gonna take you 2 hours to get here, and you can help us clean up. This one needs a
I would like to
new
mention
face
I am
seal.
enjoying some delicious Millie's kielbasa pierogies.
That's a
right
good
now.
choice. Thank you,
Anthony
T2.
Ambrosio.
Oh, he's having them, not us.
Maker.
Maybe you brought some. For us.
No, maybe next time.
To go.
We'll get some cross promotion going on here.
Yeah, I gotta
Maker
go
of
get
it
some
says
parts.
they notice
You need a
everything.
wrench to pull it.
Zucchini says what's up.
What up, Solar?
Is that Solar?
That's Solar.
What'd you say?
Zucchini. What else, Solar?
What to rebuild?
Vice grips will work.
Long barrel Solar.
So which one do you drop, Paul?
That one. No, is it? It was either one of those. Oh, it was the one with the duct tape on the grip. Oh, both of them have duct tape.
So these are ex-rental Sheridans, and they stayed in really good condition until they got to Paul's hands.
Sorry.
These were rental guns, and none of those noobs dropped it.
Well, they probably dropped it. They were just on dirt, so you know. Didn't, oh, these are feed plugs. This is not what I want. God damn it.
Dumb.
All right, let's see.
Oh,
But I do need 2 feed plugs. I'm not gonna take that.
Paul, you know, I got a shocker over there you can work on, you know, while you're sitting there.
You got an RSX?
It's no, it's a Russian Legion NXT.
Can I check it out?
Yeah, it's in the bag over there. That's actually T2's. He hooked me up with that.
So the reason we're rebuilding Sheridans at all is because we're playing the 12-gram game at Jungle Island tomorrow. So it's not all PGPs, although there's going to be a PGP tournament at lunch. But the rest is just 12 gram day.
I'll be leaving at 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Why?
Tomorrow's going to be fun after you guys work on those guns.
What? Why do you have to leave at 2, Paul?
The Dodger game starts at 4 tomorrow.
You were talking. Oh, it starts at 4.
Go.
I'm not gonna go to the one on Sunday.
I've never seen the snatch grip and this trigger guard.
It's all custom to the Russian Legion. That's all original for the Russian Legion gun,
Oh, wait.
except for the can. It should be a red can, not the clear.
Yeah, I was gonna say I never saw a clear can.
Yeah.
Legion.
That was like
This
someone.
is a team gun.
No, but it's
Oh, okay.
it's like they did a run of those, and it doesn't. It's only missing one thing. It has the Russian Legion guns had their own board that Virtue made for them.
I have one of those.
Yeah,
This
so
one's
that's the
the
only thing I'm missing for it. So if you got one, maybe we can.
I said you have to look
Yeah,
at the
you
face
know.
seal and see
Well, I
if it's
mean, if
fucked
you
up.
give me like a decent, like a dynasty. Do you have a dynasty board?
I think I do actually,
Trade you so you can complete this.
dude.
Yeah.
Let me. I'll hit up my dad because if I have it, it'll be at home. But
And the cool shit is that it actually still plays.
yeah, it plays the theme and everything. Yeah, nice.
The chirp still works.
Awesome.
But I don't have a. It's on a dynasty shocker, so it's just like.
Oh yeah, it's like not quite the right thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got a Tadao Dynasty board somewhere. So.
Yeah, straight. Tomorrow's going to be fun after you guys work on those guns.
Yeah, if anybody wants to come and doesn't have a 12-gram gun,
We're gonna
it's not
have
an
so
excuse
many.
because we have
Kevin's out
more
Kevin's
than
out.
enough.
Oh yeah, is Kevin gonna go?
during the great Cobra sell-off. in 2018.
That's Anthony's gun, that shocker, and he sold a bunch of his collection to afford a very, very nice Cobra card. So
Mustang, huh? Or Cobra?
no,
Shelby?
Shelby Cobra, yeah.
Nice. Those are sick.
Let's see, Benji, where's those wrenches that
Allen wrenches are in front of you.
Yeah.
No, dude, Russian Legions are like, I think the highest. No, not the highest. The G-Max.
Yeah.
Is up there. Russian Legion's going up there though. It's,
Well, you know, like the G-Max, I don't think they should be worth as much now because
no, I don't think so.
someone,
That guy
well, you
found
know,
all those
yeah, and like he's trying to sell. He's got like 5 or 6 of them that he's
It's
trying
like
to sell off.
2,000 each.
Yeah, you know.
And you bought like 10 of them, right? Like raw.
Well, they sold the rights, like the CAD bodies and stuff
So he
too.
can make as many as he wants.
Right.
No, Bill. I think
Oh, I
Bill
know
said
that.
that they can't. That
They can't make the
they don't-
shocker frame, because it's
Oh.
CCM's frame.
Yeah.
Everything else they could make.
But I thought he said they couldn't make the bodies either.
No, I'm pretty sure they can make the bodies because it's only the frames that CCM had the rights to.
Oh. So
Decent looking body, although that Russian Legion, I had a couple. I just remember them being so heavy.
They are.
They look
It's just like
crazy nice.
it's in my opinion, it's the nicest like private label gun like they ever made. Like it's just so like
Shockers?
all even outside of shockers, like because every bit of the gun is custom. You know,
Yeah,
like
it does have some crazy ass milling on it. So this is your favorite private label?
yeah, I
Wow.
think so.
That's a pretty bold.
I know it is. Don't get me wrong, like it's not the best shooting gun. Like it's heavy, it's awkward to hold.
It is a shocker.
what would you?
I mean, shockers are the best shooting.
I
guns,
like SFTs though. I don't like the NXTs
though.
that
Yeah, okay,
much.
yeah, SFTs are the best shooting shockers.
Yeah.
I agree.
They still shoot like crap compared to DMs.
Oh no,
No
dude.
way,
Like I love DMs. They're my first love for electros,
If
but
you're arguing, then you're wrong.
I'm gonna bring my SFT out and let you shoot it, cause you will be amazed. It doesn't even feel like it's shooting 280. The first time I shot it, I thought it was shooting like 150. It has
And
so
then
little
you go
kick.
and you try to rip on the trigger, and you have about 6 millimeters of finger space, so you can't walk.
No,
in it.
aftermarket frame. It's got a CCM frame, you know. It's got a
CCM
little
frame
more room.
Still wasn't all that much.
It's still not that much better, but it's a little better.
Every single one of my shockers have a CCM frame on it.
Yeah.
It's the way to go.
I have like 6 or 7 shockers.
There's only one shocker that I regret selling, and that was the Shigo I had.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Green and pink one.
Yeah, 1.6
Nice.
pounds with battery and barrel.
That's the first time I ever saw Benji play. It was with that Shigo, and I was like, who the fuck is that guy? That guy's crazy good. Like, I don't want to play his team.
It was all the gun.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Oh, dude, you want to talk light? Check out in that bag. I've got 2 cocker bodies.
I saw it, man.
That twister body, Justin Dover milled for me and everything.
Oh, what? Like, this is Dover's own twister?
No. So it's a twister from Boston. It's an original
okay.
one,
Didn't
but I
you
had
have
him
that-
do more milling to
Didn't
it.
you have it here before? Is it the orange
Yeah,
one?
it's
Wait,
a
you
green
had
one.
Someone mill a twister?
Look at
Holy shit! Dude, this is like paper!
it. It weighs nothing.
Paul,
It's-
show it in front
What
of
the
the camera.
Wait, what did you do to this?
So,
Wow, this is literally like not even. It feels like maybe an ounce.
yeah,
Maybe.
it's
wow.
it's crazy light.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, you guys obviously can't tell how much it weighs, but this weighs lighter than my cell phone, dude. That's crazy.
I'm glad Justin had the confidence to go hacking a freaking twister.
I mean, basically all we did was we hacked off the
Well,
sight
it's not
rail.
the confidence; it's the skill. Because you know anyone could have the confidence, but
But he pulled it off. It looks perfect.
Justin's been doing some cool stuff.
Yeah. He did that other body in there for me too.
Exceptions?
Yeah, so it's an Inception body and it's a fighter, so it's the mini style, and I had him mid block it for me. And so that's gonna be cool too.
Super clean work.
Yeah. Yeah. I asked him specifically because I didn't want it to be like the La Soya Timmy where it's like poke your eye out, you
Yeah.
know, on the back, so we put a nice little radius on it and
Well, if you
Dude,
can
this-
poke someone's eye out, then
You
if
guys gotta
you're
feel
out
this, man. Dan, feel this.
Oh yeah, it's pretty sick. Where's your block?
it's at home. It wasn't worth bringing.
He had it milled off.
Yeah. I wanted to do that originally. I wanted to make it a mid block.
No, I mean your block for.
No, yeah. It's what do you mean?
Oh, so that you could see like how they match.
Oh,
up.
yeah. No, that's just it.
This is pretty sick.
This is the way this goes, right? With the spring behind it?
No, you have.
Oh,
you
is
need
it
to
the
flip
spring?
it over. Yeah, because you had your spring against your seal
Who's
right
got
there.
the
Right.
5/64?
I don't think anyone.
Anthony,
I don't have
what are
any.
you
You had it
allowing,
'cause you
Anthony?
took the. You took.
I mean, he's
tape
kind of the
seal apart
keeper
with
of the
it.
twisters.
Anthony's allowing something, so. Oh, I think he means
He
allowing
means-
to mill it, right?
Yeah,
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 that's what he
that's
said.
what he's talking
I'll give it
about.
back to you. I'm gonna keep wrenching on this, trying to get my fucked up nuts out.
I'm gonna get that body back. So.
Oh yeah.
Yes, please.
I gotta figure out what I want to do for Anno on it though. Still, 'cause that's gonna go off in the next week or two.
A twister.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do dust purple and gold. I think that'll look pretty cool.
I really like the.
Don't do dust. Do a gloss.
I like
Yeah, I was gonna
I like the dust better because it shows off the milling better. I think,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and plus I've already got two gloss twisters, so
New.
I already got.
You know.
Gloss twisters, and a third one. You know, just. Yeah.
Hey,
Just
what
line
do you
around.
guys think about those limited anno runs? Like you guys
like the
think
ones
Purple
Simon are
Shocker-
doing and everything, or
Well, the one I'm thinking about is I saw those. What was it? Purple Shocker CDOs.
Oh
There was
yeah.
like
I don't see those.
By
20 of them, right?
Maxim Millo, whatever his name is on Facebook at Revival Paintball. Is that what his page is?
I think
You saw those?
Revival
it's
are
just
ruthless.
it's revival. No,
Revival?
yeah,
It's
that's
something like Revival.
You know, it's definitely revival. I remember seeing it. I don't know. I mean, they're cool. You know, like it's cool to see people doing like custom patterns and stuff.
Well,
Like,
I like the custom pattern, something that really draws eyes. But it was just like purple.
you don't like purple?
Well, it's also gloss because I think
Well,
what people had said is that none of the other ones are gloss.
I was gonna say I like the Gen 1, the stolen Gen 1 I bought, the SFL black to gloss purple. That's a nice fit.
Yeah, at least.
Oh,
stick
yeah,
a
no,
fade
that one's
on
pretty
it. It's
sick.
just like, it's just a purple anno, like any anno shop can do it. It just
Alright.
doesn't feel special to me.
Get out.
The black to dark purple fade is like a classic anno I've seen on so many guns, and I fell in love with it.
So I've almost got my fucked up nutsert out of this.
There has been a lot
Yeah,
of hot
fuck the
guns
nuts.
on eBay lately. Maybe
Yeah.
just because I'm checking every second.
It seems
nowadays.
crazy.
Yeah.
A lot
Like,
of hot guns as in stolen guns.
No, like really nice. Like, dude, there's like 3 meteors up on eBay right now.
Yeah, there is a really nice. Is that
Purple
one
one?
purple?
Yeah, the purple one's
That
sick.
meteor is gorgeous.
Yeah,
With the
That-
gunfighter frame.
yeah, the dust
I
purple.
don't think I've seen that one.
He keeps on lowering his price.
Really?
What's
Yeah, it started I think at like 850, went down to 800, and it's like down to 720 now I think.
Wow.
Yeah, I gotta check
That's a
again,
good
but
looking gun.
Alright.
because every time I go on eBay, I click on newly listed, right?
Right.
And it always goes back to the top, so he's just like lowering the price and relisting it or something.
Benji, your spring and bearings are going to be in here.
Okay. I saw.
That's one of that.
Freaking 2 tequila matrices on eBay. Right now.
No, really?
Yeah,
How much are
there's-
they?
One's like 1,700 and one is like 1,000 something.
Wow. And a flame cocker sold on eBay.
Yeah, I saw that. Dude,
This week,
your
1200.
homie Dan Gibson sold his,
That was the flame.
yeah. He got 1,200 for it?
I believe that's what I
That's
saw.
big money.
Did you guys see that one that like someone recreated a flame cocker and was selling a couple of weeks
I
ago?
did see that.
Yeah.
We were looking at that.
What'd you think of that? I thought that actually looked kind of nice for a a knockoff.
Yeah,
So-
it was pretty unique.
There used to be a Carter like flame knockoff that my friend got. And I
Really?
believe Dan helped him ID the body.
Oh yeah.
What's a Carter flame?
There are a few of those that I've seen.
It's a Carter milled gun with flames on it.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like
It's a cocker?
Cat,
Yeah, it's a cocker.
Cat flame. That's what it looks like.
Looks
See if you
similar.
can find a pic and post it up.
The funny thing is, I messaged my friend. I was like, "If you ever sell it to me." And of course, he does. Yeah, I have it on my phone. So.
You gotta say if you sell it to me and then give him a price. So that he wants to.
I just bought Mars PGP off M. Carter Brown. Hopefully it contains enough of his DNA to clone the legend hero himself.
I think I put this in too far.
That's from Jake Weeks.
Your cartridge valve?
Yes, I definitely put it in too
Use
far.
this to push it out.
Ah,
Hey,
thank you.
If you ever
That
want
will
to
work a lot
clone
better.
Tim, Bocci, or Benji, they'll give you their DNA for
I
free.
think Benji is probably the most willing to just throw his DNA
DNA
around.
Benji's just, DNA's just all over Hollywood.
Yeah. I mean, if you were to come here right now and just brush up against him, you'd probably have more DNA on you than you actually want.
Hey, Dan, Jack says he wants you to actually talk through the steps of rebuilding a PGP instead of just doing
Okay,
it.
Jack.
That's what I wanted him to
I
do.
was just doing for like 10 minutes is I was removing the busted nutsert. So if you were to look at a standard PGP body, you could see your front grip frame screw is this piece of brass, and it's called a nutsert. And it's actually like what's that called? It's like a rivet, but it's a threaded rivet. So they rivet that into the front or into the bottom of the body right below the valve, right below the front of the valve, and that's what your front grip frame screw actually goes into. So if that were to strip out, I don't know why, but the person who owned this PGP decided to just drill straight through it and just leave an open hole there, but with the nutsert still in it.
Was it maybe they converted it to constant air at some point? Because
No, because you can't actually, you wouldn't run.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, you wouldn't run it from there.
Through there. Are you thinking of the valve, or I mean, a lot of times if they do constant air, they'll do it a little bit further forward.
Yeah, with the dummy.
But, I mean, with that, I have these rings. This is your body you might have been looking for. I have these rings right here, which are, I don't know, some kind of like, I don't know, it's like a steel ring that's threaded for 832. So if I'm missing a nutsert, I can just slide one of these into the body like this, and I can thread into that. So it would sit like this, and then you'd thread your front grip frame screw. And you don't take your front grip frame screw out or off that often, so you don't have to be super careful. Most of the time, if you're removing the valve, you'll just do it from the back. And it doesn't get in the way of the actual 12 gram either, so they work okay. At least I don't think they do. I'm going to assemble this one and we'll try it, but should be okay. So,
do you have the 12 gram knob in front?
Yes, somewhere. We'll go. I mean, I'm going to.
Does that take would a 2K fit that? You can just steal mine.
No, he needs the plunger
longer
as well.
Yeah. That's another difference too that we didn't talk about on the 2K version, where because it's the cartridge valve, the valve's a little bit different. So the valve is actually what holds the front grip frame screw in. There's no nutsert like there is on the older style bodies, which is another slightly nicer bit on the 2K body style.
I mean,
Jack Water says I tapped the nutsert to a 1032.
He drills the nutsert out and he rethreads it for 1032. That's okay, but then you also have to drill out your front grip frame screw, or you have to drill out the hole possibly. Maybe a 1032 screw works. I usually just go with the stock screws. I mean, it's, they all have it, and you can get 832 screws easy enough. But I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the PGP 2Ks and the PGPs that have the cartridge valves, Tim.
Fair enough.
What about Jack probably has some insight into whether he likes the cartridge valve or not. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not a fan. I prefer just the classic valve, just because each piece is kind of separate, so it's not one entire piece.
Pass me that when you're done.
Jack Watt said he stripped nutsert. He tapped a stripped nutsert to a 1032.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I still need it. So, okay, so I just took my valve retaining screw out, and now I'm screwing this in because it's a little tight, but yeah, I just screwed into the front of the valve because you'll use your square edge to take the valve retaining screw out, and then you flip it over, and you use the threaded other side to screw onto the valve, because the valve will be kind of stuck in there because the O-ring around the front of the valve usually just sticks after 20 years. So you thread that in, you kind of rock it back and forth, and your valve will come out. So I got my valve out, I'm sending it by my other pile of parts, and now I'm looking for a needle tool, because when you remove your valve, and it's been in there for that long, you have to actually scrape out the front grip or the front valve screw. So, did you see any needle tools in there, Tim? I guess.
Yeah, an O-ring pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Okay. cool.
I have a question from Jake Barino.
Yeah. Is that who just bought Mars PGP?
No, that's Jake Weeks.
Oh, okay.
Jake Barino asks, how do you go about getting rid of the double cock?
Okay, so if you have, I think it's the style hammer that some of them have is what actually causes the double cock. Because it has a, let's see if I have one right here.
This one does that. But this is the newer style, so I don't know if it's going to be quite the
So
same.
if you look right here, this ridge, I think it cocks once. So let's see. It's going to be like this, and you're pulling it back right here. So your bolt lug. Let's look at a bolt.
Probably go do it on the smaller screen where they can see it.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let me just think through this, but here's your hammer, and you can see this hammer has a ridge right here. So
No.
when you're,
I like one of the threads of the body.
Let me
did
see.
you just break my valve tool?
No, if anything, I broke my body somehow.
No, it could be the threads.
It's
for
the fast changer threads? No. This
it's
is the
threads that hold your valve in, but that's okay. I have
Yeah.
those taps around here somewhere, so we can re-tap it and clean it up before we put it back together. Okay, so your bolt hooks into your hammer like this. When you cock your bolt back, you pull it back like that, and your sear is like this. So when you have spring tension, it catches once. As you're pulling it back, it catches once against this little lip right here. It catches twice against this. So, is that right?
I think that's right.
I think that's right. I'm just not seeing any sear wear there.
Well,
So
it's also relatively new. I think they newly machined that hammer for this
because,
gun.
yeah, this is your hammer. I was
Yeah.
thinking it was a hammer out of one.
No, it's custom.
No, this is a stock hammer, but it's this is like the later style.
Yeah,
It's second ridge. But if you were to file right here, that actually might get rid of your double cocking, because then your sear wouldn't, as you cock it back, it wouldn't catch against this right here. What do you think, Tim? Does that make sense?
I think, yeah, that would probably work.
This is my bolt. Right?
Do you have the spring that was in there?
Oh yeah, this is a spring.
Yeah.
I think the spring should. Although I think that's the spring on my valve. I don't know. What.
No, yeah, I definitely had a longer one.
Okay, I'll let you look around for
Well,
it.
I don't find it.
As I lose it. We can throw another spring in there though if we need to. Was it inside?
Yeah, it was in the...
Damn, the nail spot that some guys.
Oh, wait, I think it's this one.
That's your. Oh yeah.
No, yeah, because it was a longer, stronger
That's,
spring.
That's your.
Yeah.
I thought you were looking for a valve.
So
but-
Dan,
Oh,
you
no,
get
no,
to
no,
just
no,
stay
no.
still.
Okay, so Benji, you're gonna want to do the same thing I have to do right now, which is, so watch me do this one, then you can do your own. Okay, so I took the valve out, and you took your valve out as well, and the O-ring on the front of the valve is stuck in my body right here, and the same thing, it's stuck in your body right here. So what we have to do is we have to use our needle tool. Probably we'll use this one because we just have to stick into it, and we want to just go into the light, and then we can just kind of go like this. Usually they're really stuck in after, 20 years, but probably sometimes you'll break your needle tool, they're so stuck in. But I usually find one spot and I just keep picking at that one spot, and sooner or later it'll start coming out.
You're talking about the face seal right now.
No, I'm talking about the O-ring that's on the front of your valve.
Got it. So it doesn't come out with the valve.
No, it typically doesn't come out with the valve. I'm gonna go grab some more needle tools in a second too.
Alright. And,
I'll go grab some more needle
and
tools.
what were you
can-
saying?
This is
What
just.
is that?
This is a lead seal that they install from the factory. You don't need to use it. Just like a.
You replace it with something else, or you don't need it?
You don't need it at all. It's
Okay.
useless.
Good to know. So they're like, all of our R&D told us we need these. Dan's like, nope. Get it out
So
of here.
here's a needle tool that I found on the side of Hollywood Boulevard. Super clean. Probably
Make sure it's not
also-
just a needle.
Yeah, probably also has some of Benji's DNA on it. But it's not sturdy enough to actually pull out this O-ring. Oh, maybe it is.
Jack says that's for guys who short stroke. Sheridans.
What?
Sheridans are for guys who short stroke.
Oh. Well, I don't think there's any short stroking that you're going to do with a null spot, and that's what he would be.
See, Jack, I did it on
There's
purpose.
that O-ring sitting on that little
Ledge. Yeah.
ledge inside it.
I did it on purpose, Jack, so when I go bunker someone, 3 paintballs fly out instead of 1. What's up, Mike Banks? How you doing tonight?
Oh, damn it.
Let everyone know what size the O-rings are for the front of the valve and for the valve itself.
The valve. I don't know off the top of my head.
Damn.
Stumped him.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a first.
It's like a 14 maybe.
There's gotta be an easier way to get these O-rings.
It's always just really annoying. Here, let me use that tool. I'll do mine. And then
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, PGP 2K.
PGP.
Yeah, that might be the main good thing is that you don't have this little O-ring right here, but mine is almost coming out.
Tim, look at this. Check out the trigger grouping on that. See if you can figure out why it doesn't work.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, we got a leak starting.
So fucking tired. Connor got me into the Sopranos last night.
He got you into the Sopranos? Like you're in the family now?
No. Just watching the drama.
Where's it leaking from, Benji? Down the barrel, or
I just needed to tighten.
that just probably means that your face seal is about to go out. Because if you're tightening it more, you're just smashing your face seal more.
Well, it's gonna have to do because I don't have enough time to reload all of them.
They're actually pretty quick if you don't have to worry about this O-ring, but since it's the first time, you probably do.
So Jack, are you gonna play with the PGP all day tomorrow? Is that what we're doing? PGP only all day? Is that what Sonny said?
I'm doing a...
No, I think we're gonna play with whatever, any 12-gram gun, and then the PGP challenge at the end of the day, like we did last time.
I don't think I'm gonna even be able to play that challenge.
Why not?
He's gotta
We got
leave.
2.
Oh.
Dude, I have no clue with this thing. Like,
Seems like the grouping there is stripped.
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because it shouldn't come loose like that.
Right.
Oh, gotcha.
But it should still. I mean, it doesn't go forward any farther, so it should still cock. Like it doesn't
Yeah,
even
I
cock.
don't know why it's cocking. Why it's not cocking.
I mean, what I would imagine is because the series stuck down, but
Hey Benji, we
it's
have
not.
we have a question for you from Kirk Coleman. Hey, Benji, you got my duck slide printed stuff coming down the pipeline? It was all in caps, so
Yes.
I think he's yelling at you, dude.
Yes.
That's upsetting.
Hey, Benji,
Maybe it's
you
just
got my
exciting.
duck slide printed stuff coming down the pipeline? Is that how you wanted me to say it, Kirk?
Is Arnold going to play with us tomorrow, Benji?
No, which is a bummer because he got gifted that duck slide. So
Recently?
yeah, this was like the first time he's played in years, and he went back and his buddy's like, "Oh, I think I
Nice.
want to sell a duck slide." He's like,
How
"Give
much?
it to me." He's like, "Okay,
For free?
Faux
Free?
Faux me? Faux free?
oh, free for me." Kind of on permanent loan. So.
Kirk says I sound aggressive when I say it. Jack says, bringing my null spot at my comp buzzard before the PGP challenge. Do a Bushmaster rebuild next time. Hey, that's a great idea, Mike, because I have a Bushmaster that's been in my trunk for like the past 7 months.
You have an
So-
electronic book.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not that
That's
Bushmaster.
what he's
sorry.
talking about.
I have one Bushmaster.
One book?
Electronic.
Electronic?
One electronic.
What
I have a
kind?
bone
That's
break.
all you want.
Oh wow, bone break's a nice one.
You say that's all you want?
Yeah.
What if you had to get one?
I have one Bushmaster.
He is a shock tech.
I'm shocked.
If you were to get one B2K or Bushmaster,
The Eclipse. I'd go with the Eclipse.
The Eclipse ones are sick.
Eclipse.
The Sauce Boss 999.
B2K.
For sure.
Is that saucy?
I'm sorry, but those guns suck.
Oh, they do. Absolutely no debate about that.
Bushmasters, they're good in like 2000.
No.
No, they were
Oh,
not.
Not even back then.
Paul
I
gave
don't
me
know.
mine
They
for
were
free,
so bad.
Paul Shrek, so.
That was the source of my worst trade ever.
What'd you trade?
Okay, so my first high-end gun I ever bought, I bought a GZ Timmy. Yeah, you know, and like $400, and I already got kind of screwed on it because I bought it in like 2004, I think. And when I went to the store, I didn't intend to buy it. I was just like up on the used wall. I was like, oh, that's so cool, you know, I really want one. And it had those like skull eye covers that they used to have, you know. And I didn't have the money at the time because I was a kid. I was like 14 or something.
You were a scrub.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. And so I come back like next week with the money, and the dude had swapped out everything for all the stock parts and everything, and it was still $400, but I didn't know enough to like, you know. So I got the gun, and
I found a much better needle
promptly completely ruined it, because the first day I went to play, I didn't know the difference between an HPR and an LPR.
I'm annoyed.
So go to play with it, and I can't get the velocity right, and I adjust the thing on the bottom, that doesn't work. Adjust the thing on the front, and oh, okay, shoots 280, perfect, cool. Go out and play with it all day. End of the day, and shoot, and like it's going like I'm out of air. And pull it all apart afterwards, and I bent the RAM like that.
Oh shit!
From the pressure being too high, or what?
Yeah, I just cranked the pressure up to way too high. Gun never worked again. It went to blast like several times, and like it never worked.
Wow.
So I traded it for a B2K, and I was supposed to get $200 with the B2K, right? Never got the $200 from the guy, and it was a B2K, so it promptly shit the bed like 2 or 3 months after I bought it. The LPR just like one day went poof and was dead.
And do you still have that gun?
I think I sold it to a friend for like $80 or something like that.
Fix it if you can, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely not Judas.
I think the only
we're gonna be
guns
playing with our pipes.
I
all
liked
strings.
less were the freestyles.
I kind of like the freestyles. Like, they were a cool idea. They just never seemed to work right.
I never
Well,
liked
that's the same thing
freestyles.
as the B2Ks, right?
But the B2Ks were
B2Ks
not
were
a good design. Like, at least the freestyles were different and kind of cool.
Kind of cool, and they had that almost Boblong Victory-esque, you know,
Fucking
bolt
huge
system.
Oh, okay, bolt system.
You know, you lifted it up on the back and pulled it out, if I remember correctly.
See, Mike Banks says it doesn't matter. He likes all types of Bushmasters. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any paint rocket launchers?
Sorry, Tim.
I have a Havoc launcher, but it doesn't shoot paint.
That was a question from Colin Blows. 619.
That's a great username.
Colin Blows. Tracer rebuild stream. You guys could be done in 5 minutes. Says Jake Weeks.
Well, that's no fun. What would we do for the rest of the show?
What would we do
Blow
after
each
we
other?
rebuilt the tracers? Actually, I have some stock class tracer bodies that I got up in Carter Brown.
Where's the multi-tool? I gotta screw this thing back in.
Benji has it over there.
Was here.
Dude,
Sure?
I almost have this going out. Benji, your valve spring just went under the bed.
This requires like 3 hands.
Oh my god.
That's actually where I wanted my spring to go.
That's what you were, where you were aiming.
It seems like it takes so fucking long.
It's just this O-ring is stuck. If the O-ring was out, I could have this done in like less than a minute. The O-ring has been in here for like...
I would have already been done rebuilding like 5 Timmys by now.
Sure. You couldn't even rebuild my Timmy when I...
Yeah, because it's like totally broken, dude.
Yeah, well, guess what? There you go.
We put the battery in it and it just gets super hot. And we're like, what the fuck's wrong with this gun?
That sounds about
I
right.
bet you I could fix it.
Benji can fix it,
I
Paul.
bet you could fix it. He'll just change every single wire harness on it. It's the only way to fix that cut because it's like something wrong.
I just like give it a little kiss and blow on it, wave my hands.
Some DNA.
Some paintball DNA.
I don't think it would be.
Yeah, Judas, we're playing with our pipes all day so we could play with PGPs tomorrow. And Jack says, Dad, if you can't get your O-ring out, spray some WD-40 on it.
I've got the O-ring halfway off.
Let me see this O-ring. Is it just like
Here,
melted onto it?
Use this needle tool though. Benji, where's your one with the stuck O-ring? Which body is
All
it?
of them?
Is it this one right here?
Well, here, start with this one.
This is like the worst multi-tool. Everything just like falls out of it and just like goes everywhere.
Yeah. It's Paul's, so.
Yeah, the die multi-tool is not cool, but it has everything.
It does have everything. You're definitely right about that, which is nice. Can't argue that.
Wow, this O-ring is caked onto this sucker, dude.
Every single one of these has a stuck 12 gram today. Fun.
Yeah, Jack, we need you to come down here,
I
sir.
definitely prefer working on electrodes.
I need a headlamp.
Yeah.
It's too bad somebody lost my headlamp. I'm not gonna name any names, but
I don't know who would have done that.
I will say it happened in Oregon. Alright, this O-ring's out. What's your next one, Benji? This one right here?
Hey, I got mine back
No,
together.
that's not it.
Nice.
You took the valve out of this one already?
Yeah.
Where's 12 grams for testing? Somewhere?
We
Nowhere?
gotta use the constant air adapter.
Oh, do we have-
I'll
Benji
take
plumbed
the-
it together like a, I don't know. a scrub.
Am I the lucky one who gets to test it?
No, it doesn't work. But you just have to use some Teflon tape or something because.
Alright, so how do you get the older style?
This is gonna
Hold on a second.
Alright, I'm gonna have Tim. Alright, set that down. So what you're gonna do is
Swap
You
the
need-
one fitting for the other fitting?
you need to use the vice grips.
No,
You need to somehow vice onto that piece right there. Well, okay, I guess this like electrical tape is a little sketchy, but basically that pressure fitting right here,
Yeah.
that goes
You
into
want that
there.
fitting on
No,
there?
this one will leak if you put that in
Gotcha,
there. So,
gotcha. Okay.
Hey,
although
Jack
maybe
says,
this isn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it just looks like it's not screwed in all the way.
Jack just checked his GPS. He said traffic's died down. He'll be here in 90 minutes.
We're gonna be done in 90 minutes. What time is it right now, Paul?
7:51.
I have to
Okay.
leave here soon, so whatever I can't finish, we'll just finish for next week. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PGPs ready. That'll have to do.
Dude, this O-ring is not gonna come out.
I'll work on that one again. But tell, hey Jack, you're invited whenever you want to come. You just have to be here when we start, because there's no point in you trying to get here right now.
It'd be cool to have Jack on this show.
For sure.
One of my favorite SoCal stock members.
Did you make any sense of this, Tim?
No, I got no clue. It looks like it should be right. I mean, I think if you want to make sense of it, you're gonna have to take that whole trigger grouping off and look at it from
I
there.
think Tim's right that it's stripped out.
Oh, it's definitely stripped out.
I
No
mean,
doubt about
this
that.
part is stripped out, but
Yeah,
it should.
but it still should
be
cock.
able to cock.
So there's something wrong with the sear. The sear's either stuck down or
you can see the sear going.
Right.
right, but maybe it's not going up enough.
It's not going to fit in there.
But I don't know why it wouldn't, because that's the full travel of the trigger,
That shit's like impossible.
even if it's stripped out. All right, who's feeling lucky?
Paul, for sure, is feeling lucky.
Don't give it to me. I already dropped the gun.
Alright, I got this one out. Okay, so that one's ready for reassembly. Now it's time for this one. So now I'm doing a direct feed PGP. And this one, I'm fairly confident is going to be much easier. Do you have the valve tool?
Oh, is this even gonna go into mine? Because this isn't
Right there in
this
the
isn't
middle
gonna
of
be
the
the
bed,
right
Dan.
threads, is
No,
it?
that's not going to go.
Yeah,
Yours.
that's
You
not
need
gonna work.
12 grams. Don't you?
Yep.
Middle of the bed, Dan.
Okay, see it. There's a
Ow.
12 gram.
Thanks, sir.
But I don't need that on any of the ones I put together because I'm confident they'll work.
I have no confidence in my ability, so I'm gonna stick with this.
Alright, this O-ring came out in one try. Although someone had used the lead seal as the O-ring.
No, that just wasn't tightened enough.
Someone had used the lead seal as the O-ring on this, so that was not ideal. That was actually like, why? It's frustrating. Okay, so you have the punch over here? Hand me the punch. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to knock. No, I need the.
Oh, the launch.
plastic
Yeah.
punch.
Can I
So
try
now,
one of these B-Rod beers?
yeah.
Hey, Tim, what do you think that spring does?
Hold on.
What spring is
I feel
it?
like that plays a part of it. Why is that there? What does it do? What isn't it doing?
Alright, so there's my valve. Oh, that's not my entire valve, but
It seems like it's keeping pressure on the spring.
Rest
Like
my
maybe it's
valve.
supposed to keep the spring up.
it's good.
Yeah, you know that might be what it's for. It's supposed to keep the sear up. To see.
Ooh, this one is good.
Which
I
kind
think
is
it's
that?
supposed to return.
Wow,
or
that's just
something.
good.
It's
like a Hefeweizen.
It's not doing that.
That is good.
Yeah.
Is that the blonde or is that the other one?
The white?
Help yourself, Jim, if you want one. Now's the
I
time to
think
have
there's
one.
like a blonde in there.
There's other ones on the other
That's
shelf.
not bad.
It tastes like some kind of like half.
So Jack, I don't know if you heard that, but someone had sealed the valve in with the lead seal, so they don't really understand the point of that, I guess. Alright, Benji, I want to keep yours separated from
Bill
mine.
Shannon says, I see a Dan Sergeson K-frame.
Yes, there is a K-frame.
There's two.
We got 2 K-frames.
Oh, this one's actually...
We got a brass and aluminum K-frame.
Alright, so actually I have 3 that are ready to be... I have 4 that are ready to reassemble now.
Hey, fucking bump on my ankle, dude.
Is it pretty
Ooh.
bad?
It's not bad, but it's
Not-
definitely a bump.
It's not good either.
It's not good. I feel it.
Yikes. Alright,
PGP.
so... Benji, how many did you get disassembled? You have all your guns taken apart and none reassembled?
Well, I have 5 ready to go, and then 3 or 4 disassembled.
We gotta put your ones that are disassembled back together before you leave.
Benji's coming in hot, boys. 5 PGPs.
Do we get the valve out of this one?
You know what we should do tomorrow? We should
Try to get
go on the
this
airball
one
field
done.
and challenge a speedball team to a 5-on-5, and we just use PGPs.
A little like blowfish
Alright,
style
you have,
action.
That'd be sick, right?
Alright, I'm gonna just do all your valves right
You know we're gonna get fucked up.
now.
I don't know. We watched them long enough. You know, it might end it well in our favor, maybe.
Maybe. If I was them, I'd just
Put all
be
your
non-stop
drugs right
shooting and
there.
just...
But they're like 10 BPS now. It's like slow, you know. Like you can run through those lanes now. I'm being optimistic, okay? You know.
This one's ready also.
Sure.
So you have 4 that you're ready to reassemble now. Just pretty
After
good.
we change the seals.
Well, yeah, we're gonna change the seals and reassemble at the same time.
Right.
So,
And then
Oh yeah, look at this bad boy.
you want to do the tongue twist duel first, so we can shoot that.
that's gonna be the most work to do. Where's your body for it?
Okay. Body is.
All right, what else we
I
rebuilding
mean, we've
here?
really got to do these because you have all of these taken apart right now. Tim, why
this
don't
is
you,
wrecked.
can you lay out parts? We're doing all 5 of these.
Okay.
So just on the ground.
Yeah, lay them all
parts
out
down.
and yeah.
And,
Oh, that's a lot of brass.
yeah.
This is the part valve.
And then you can lay internals out on this towel right here. No, this is your standard valve.
Jack Wattis says, I don't even put O-rings between the valve body nut and the valve. You just need the ones in the front side.
Well, that's where the lead seal would be. So, you know, like I said, the lead seal is not used for anything. So, Jackie is correct on that, as you would expect. Okay, so Benji.
Do one, I'll do one.
Okay, so we're doing Benji's PGPs right now, and we have some face seals right here, which are, if your face seals are turning white, they're bad. These ones are turning white. I usually just see if they have any flecks in them. If they have some flecks, they're still good. So these ones are still good. You want to use the, oh, Benji has his own though, so we're using Benji's. So give me one and then have one yourself. And then you have all the O-rings except for these valve O-rings right here. So we're doing four, what are we doing? What are we doing? We'll start with 2. So get the parts out for
There
sure.
are 4 here.
But a few of those
Just
have
2 of those are cards.
cartridge. And we're not gonna, I don't want to spend the time rebuilding cartridge today.
Okay, we'll set those aside.
Oh, maybe we. let's
I
just
can do those if you guys want to.
Yeah, maybe. Well,
because I'm more familiar with cartridge valves than I am with these ones.
yeah,
anyways.
if you want to do the 2 cartridge valves, too, there's 2 right here.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
And then which
But
one does...
Don't get them mixed up. Well, I
No,
guess
I'll
it's
just stick them
part
to
of
the
it,
side.
so.
I mean, they look different too. So.
Yeah. This is standard, I think, but we're not fucking with that yet. Okay, so.
We just need to test if that one works.
Okay, well, let's do these. Let's stay on track. So we got 2 right here.
Give me one. You take one.
I'm just laying our parts out. So
Okay.
let's lay our valves out right now. We got our.
You need
So-
these O-rings too?
Yeah, we need the small O-rings. So the small O-rings go on the front of this right here. You can use a needle tool right here to peel these off. See that? Just like that. Take that one off, and then throw them in this box to throw away. And then you'll also use this to scrape your seal out. Paul, you might want. Are we in focus, or do you want to focus on us because we're a little bit closer?
Wait,
yeah.
which piece are you
You want me to actually like
This piece
show
right
the
there.
people like?
Just focus on us, I guess, for right now.
This here. Okay.
So you'll basically just scrape the shit out. And yeah, cool. And then you'll pull the O-ring off the edge. I'm gonna grab a beer. Did you want a beer, Tim?
I got one. I just haven't opened it yet.
Oh.
I'll take one down.
Okay, cool. What, do you want a Tecate or do you want one like Paul has?
It's a blonde.
One of Paul's.
Okay. So a blonde.
Yeah. Yes.
You should make bets on how many leaks after you rebuild them. It's a great idea.
Make bets on what?
How many will leak after you actually rebuild them?
Well, if I rebuild them, none will leak. But if Benji rebuilds them, under my guidance, none will leak.
Thank you.
Let me try. Can I try that one? Is it any good?
Yeah, it's okay. They're a little watered down. Those ones are super cheap.
Oh, this one's so good.
Yeah, they're like
Some flavor.
89 cents or like less at Trader Joe's.
Oh, Trader Joe's.
Yeah, it actually does taste pretty good.
You gotta get the Trader Joe's IPA, man.
I bought them for Rosette mainly.
I know this can be so squishy, it's still so hard.
Stuff on there. Okay, so
Fused.
I'm gonna just lay our parts
Daniel!
up here.
Daniel Ramirez! What's up, Daniel Ramirez? Dirtbomb?
Oh,
Someone on Twitch! Is this real paintball or that whip airsoft shit?
this
That's
is
what's up!
This is 1980s paintball. Right
This
here.
is the real
The
shit,
real
man.
shit.
This is the, you had to have a mustache to get on the field. shit.
Yeah, this is, we're not fucking around. Which is the one you said was stripped?
Let's
go!
No, no, it wasn't that. That was just that piece that came off that.
You're missing a valve spring, as far as I can see. So we need one. Oh, it's the one that went under the bed.
Hey,
Remember?
grab that one. But there's one right here.
It looks like your cup seals to me are looking good. So we're gonna reassemble them with the same cup seals. Replace those. There's this valve. Your valve's looking okay. You okay?
Yeah, just trying to get it out. Just a
Trying to
little,
get it out.
little rusted, you know.
Brewskis and Uvex goggles. Are you replacing the pierce seals?
We are replacing the pierce seals.
Yes,
That's the main seal we're replacing. We're not replacing the
valve seals and the piercing seals.
Yeah, but we're not replacing the cup seal or the exhaust stem valve seal because they look good. And
Dude, I miss the good old days of paintballs where a dead on target shot could give you a vasectomy.
that's why you wear your cup.
That's the same guy. That's the airsoft guy. Keep them comments coming, man.
Yeah.
Insidious 20
He's
on Twitch.
Our only Twitch viewer.
What if you wanted a vasectomy?
Yeah, don't play with your
Holy
cup.
crap, we got 4 Twitch viewers.
Oh.
Right, Connor. Jorge. Cervantes.
I do not play with the cup. I'm like, if I get hit there and it gets swollen, you know, that's just an extra inch I'll have.
Yep. Dirtbomb, this is on Twitch. Twitch.tv/BacciPaintball.
Get off!
It's on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook.
Oh, we got
And
the Valken.
This thing's awful.
Benji doesn't wear a cup when he's playing paintball. I don't wear a
So you
cup
know
when
where
I'm
to
playing
aim.
paintball.
I wear a cup.
Bocce
Sure.
wears a cup, but it doesn't really fit. He just jams everything in there.
No, I actually sustain more damage because the things that are bouncing around are so small. They have a lot of room to like swing around. And
My nephew played his first day of paintball last year, and he was really worried about getting shot in the nuts. And I was like, I've been playing 20-something years. I've only been shot in the nuts like once. And wouldn't you know it, he gets shot right on his dick. And it wasn't one of those like, oh, it hurts and then he's fine. No, he was like pretty much
R.I.P.
crying for like 2 hours.
You don't have the valve tool, do you, Tim?
No, I don't.
We got some more comments coming in from
I think
Twitch.
Benji has it over on the side there.
Do you? No,
My girlfriend has hemorrhoids. She's getting them surgically removed tomorrow.
Who's this from? Jorge? Oh, it's right.
Insidious 20.
Oh, okay. Use some go paintballing first and just take those shots to pop them.
Yeah.
Um,
Dirtbomb says, I'll follow you guys on Twitch. Thank you, Dirtbomb. And he wants to know who has
Very good.
hemorrhoids so he could suck them out.
okay. Sounds like an open invite.
Done. What goes where?
It goes in my hand and then I'll
hate-
just reassemble it.
Yeah, I took one of my buddies playing for the first time. He got shot in the nuts and in the neck. Wow. That sucks.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, that
pretty
blows. That is the first time.
What is going on?
Dude, I remember the reason I finally bought a thermal lens. Back in the day, you know, like, used to play with friends, like, out in the woods or whatever. And, you know, we never have enough paint, never have enough air or whatever. So we play, like, Civil War when everyone started running low. And, so we're playing, and we got just this itty bitty field, like not even like 3-man speedball size, and but it's trees and everything. So I lean around this tree, and I can't see anything because my mask is so fogged up. So you know I'm like this, trying to see out the bottom of the mask and everything. And I lean out, and my buddy's like from here to the camera away, and just whacks me in the throat, and I can't talk for like the next like half hour because, you know, nobody had a chronograph or anything, you know. Went out and bought a thermal lens the next day.
Jeez. Those neck shots are harsh.
It can be brutal.
I know Paul and Dan have both gotten hit in the neck pretty hard.
I got shot in the friggin' face by Jack right here.
Oh yeah, how's your face doing? This one's good.
It's healed now.
Why don't you reassemble the rest of the parts on it?
Okay.
Like that. What's our time now, Paul?
8:07. We have a lot of time. We have a bunch of comments coming in. But he came back, so he's definitely a lifer. His friend, I'm guessing. He's talking about his friend. Doc told me I had to inspect her ass twice a day. Sounds a lot more sexy than it is. These fuckers are great size. Turn your nephews into an innie.
What?
That's Jack. What does that mean?
Turn your nephews into an
Oh, he was talking about my nephew's little baby chub.
Oh. And then Dirtbomb says, "Hey, GG, man." And he's hosting us on Twitch. Thank you, Dirtbomb.
Okay, so Benji, this one's going back together. I have all the parts in. Should we put blue tape on these to show who rebuilt them? So that when they leak, we can. Everybody can.
They're like
me.
all you.
I'm obviously going to win because none
'Cause
of mine are going to leak.
Which one are you going to use?
Whatever works that doesn't leak.
Where's that?
You saw this, right?
Devin Reichert.
What's that?
Our homie Devin.
Oh yeah, the way to like swap them all out in the
I
freaks.
photocopied the
It's
Phantom
so
manual
nice.
for you, or just the
That
relevant
sucks.
Such a
part.
shame.
The Revolution manual.
Devin says, getting the Annihilator ready for tomorrow.
Nice.
Dirtbomb says, hope I can get you some views, bro. And you are, because our Twitch viewers just shot to 7 from 4.
All right.
Whoa! It's like a new record for Twitch.
I think Dirtbomb's, he has like that subscription button on Twitch. He has like a following.
Cool.
And he's a paintballer. His older brother owns LA Collision, David.
Really?
And he's, I think, the captain or one of the
We have some
main
racks.
members of
I got one more paper towel.
Oh, and by the way, shout outs
I
to
brought some racks.
Indianapolis
There we go.
Mutiny. They won semi-pro.
Oh really?
Yeah, they
Nice.
they
Right
actually won. They beat out Colorado Blitz.
That's in Atlanta? Is that where the...
Yes.
What is it? What?
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City, New Jersey.
What's the tournament called?
NXL,
NXL.
Atlantic
NXL.
City. So the pros finally Impact reclaimed their throne. Semi-pro was Mutiny. It was a blowout, 5-0.
And
who
who did Impact beat?
Impact beat AC Dallas. AC Dallas came in second
Dude,
place, which is
those
crazy.
guys are
Really
doing
nice
so
job.
good. Do they still only have like a 6-person line or something, or have they gotten more players this
I'm
year?
not sure, but the thing about AC is that I think they kept their same players
Yeah.
since they went pro. They
Yeah.
lost some, but they kept. a
They've
lot.
still got the Jacksons and all those dudes who are like killer.
Yeah.
Like,
They're. I mean, I was counting them out at the beginning of the season, and now I'm like, these guys are hanging around.
Hey, Dirtbomb, if you ever want to come on the show,
Where does he
you're more than
live?
welcome. He lives in Oxnard, but he works in right next to me.
Oh,
He
really?
works at HKR News.
Well, that is a long drive.
Yeah, but you get off work, come here, chill until traffic dies.
Yeah, I mean, it's on his way, but I'm driving that every day.
Yeah,
That's rough.
he's dedication, man. Yeah, come by any Friday. Dirtbomb, you're more than welcome to. You'll fit in with all of us.
Benji, do you care what frame you're putting back on these?
Not especially.
Okay.
Which one is done for me to put together?
None are. Oh, well, I'll put them together. Just clean your shit up.
No, Shannon, 20 feet next shot just under the ear. It was a hickey with a knot for days. Also, outlaw ball, no crunk. Wow.
Someone's getting it tomorrow with this, Paul.
Wow.
I'll point that at him. He doesn't have his mask on. Come on.
Dirtbomb's
I literally was
officially
holding the trigger, pointing it down.
considered disabled. If you guys don't know,
What do you say?
he's official on disability right now.
Oh. So
He got into a car accident and he broke his parts of his spine. It's
Oof,
fucking
damn.
crazy, yeah.
It's fucked.
Damn.
No, he said he's disabled because his balls are too big and he can't get to work right now. What do you say about the squeegee? Did I miss a question?
Squeaky? Alright, this one's good, Benji.
What about the squeegee?
What about the squeaky?
Who's talking about Paul?
Come on, Insidious, you gotta ask the question again. We missed it, man.
Who's talking about Paul?
Insidious asked a question about the squeegee and we missed it. He said,
Yeah.
like,
Which
petite
one's done,
viewership
Ben?
depends on your
It's-
answer.
I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, that one's good. I'm gonna say yes for the squeaky question.
I just need the knob.
Connor says he has 7 of those, of course.
The squeegees?
Yeah.
What's the difference between these two? One has the
They're the same.
Loose one.
As long as they're the same length. But an original
Slightly
PGP would have the loose.
Darkbomb says your
That's
Sandan is dope.
PG is
Oh yeah, I forgot I was wearing it.
PG is loose.
I was-
No love for the Carter Machine hat.
Yeah, that's a sick hat. That's Bocce, right?
I actually found a Powerball hat that I was
Oh,
gonna make
nice.
you wear, but I lost
And
it.
of course, I forgot to bring my banners again.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
I am so excited for
Insidious
the
says
PvP
to
tournament.
stop cleaning your markers and just shoot through it, man.
Yeah, well we would if these would shoot, but that's not gonna happen.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you're bringing that nail spot for me to play with tomorrow again, right? So I can continue.
No, it's a Sheridan day.
Boo.
Sheridan.
Are you
Yeah, I
using
thought
the
that's what
Restream program? Yes, we're using the
We are
Restream
using
program.
Restream.
When you're making love, do you take 5 to clean off your shaft? When you're
That's a
making
little too
love
personal.
to you,
To yourself.
when you're making love to you, take 5 to clean off your shaft.
What? Speak English.
Do we have the valve seals for these?
Is that one fucked?
I mean, I think it's one of the I don't know. It's one of the
when you're
2K
making love, do you
PGPs.
take 5 to clean off
Do you
your
have any of
shaft?
those?
I don't know. That might be workable. It's not terrible.
Resheen
I
is a
didn't-
great
I didn't
program.
bring anything else
Agree.
other than that bag. That one doesn't look
No,
good.
this is not good.
This is streaming on Chatterbait also.
That's where
We
we
should
started.
be. Yeah, we should be.
Benji, do you want a new one or a used one?
I don't care.
Speaking of
Whatever
Chatterbait,
works.
why are you speaking of Chatterbait?
Here, this one looks good, right? Take a look
Yeah,
at it.
that looks great.
Chatterbait is probably the most influential thing that's ever happened in our lifetime.
Anybody finds footage of Dirt Bomb on Chatterbait, I'll give you $100 for that footage.
If we ever get 200 viewers at a time, I'll go on Chatterbait.
Oh my gosh!
What
I'll
is
go on
Chatterbait?
I'll wear a thong.
What is it?
Guys, let's get 200 viewers
And
right now.
I will rebuild an ego in said thong on Chatterbait.
Gosh, we're gonna do that. I don't know what Chatterbait is, but I'm not down.
You're in the middle of a match trying to get that sweet release. Why the fuck would you spend 20 seconds to pull a squeegee out your ass and squirt it through
Oh, that was the
the
question?
barrel of your marker?
You needed to rephrase the question because we definitely would have had a good answer for that.
I need a face seal too for this.
Dirtbomb
Okay.
says he's gonna make 200 people show up.
Go with this one.
Thank you.
Benji, where are your face seals?
You're screwed, Benji.
I'm not really screwed, but I got a nice ass.
Here's a face seal right here.
Thank you.
I hit the gym just for these kind of opportunities.
Shake says if we're going on Chatterbait or Pornhub, it's gotta be an Angel IR3 rebuild.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's right.
Gotta be something I know how to rebuild.
Let's see. So which one were these out of? That's gonna pierce on the next shot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dirtbomb could get 200 viewers for us. And we have a comment from Phil Shannon. Speaking of sandanas, how rare is a sandana green skull mask headband? I wore it a few weeks ago for Texas Pump and Pistol Game, and people freaked out for using a rare, expensive sandana. This way,
There is a 12.
so a headband, a Flying Skulls headband, original from the factory. I'm guessing will probably get you somewhere around $150 to $200.
This one's gonna leak. You need a new face seal. Looks pretty fucked.
That sounds like a butt plug, says Dirtbomb.
We do have the anus plug right here.
We do have the anus plug.
It's in there.
The only person
Tim's like,
worse
I
than a
was just-
pedophile.
I saw it before.
Is it in here?
I thought I saw it.
The city says the only person worse than a pedophile is a wiper. Oh.
Okay, so
Paul's getting his
Shit.
ass raped.
I guess I'm getting lynched.
so
What's
we
up,
have most of
Dan?
the parts of these.
My
for
cousin
you, right?
Dan's watching.
That's all I grabbed.
Man,
There's probably
man.
still some more on the bed,
What's up,
maybe.
Dan?
I got one full set of internals. I'm missing hammers for a hammer and the rear plug for another set. Oh, there's a hammer
So,
here.
which of yours is not reassembled, Benji?
This
Okay.
one's good to go.
Probably will start leaking. This one is good. This is one we rebuilt. Which of yours is not good though? Because it looks like one of them doesn't have the. Like you should have one empty body. These ones though are my bodies.
Yeah, those are all your bodies.
This one's complete.
I've got one more
This
PGP
one we
2K
didn't-
over here that I think are Benji's.
Okay, then that's Benji's. You're right. Okay.
This one is pretty solid.
But there's
stuff.
two
Any of you
functions
guys know if there are any applications in paintball for 16 grams?
One
I
could
came
be
across a
for
bag of
the-
them.
No, that one's built.
Bocce?
Well, Bud Orr did make he made like an adapter. Are those the threaded ones? Because he made an adapter that took the threaded ones. But that would be for annihilators, and that's like not even relevant. Although Devin's rebuilding his annihilator, so maybe. Okay.
I don't have a
Oh,
list.
man.
This one though?
Hey, if we get Dan's friend to host this right now, you're screwed, Benji. Because this guy gets like thousands of viewers on Twitch.
Alright, I just
Come
put a
on,
plug
come on, Dad, make it happen. We gotta see Benji in a thong on Chatterbait.
I don't
Do
know.
we though?
I have no idea.
This one you
We do.
I would
You're right. We
record
do.
I would record that.
I feel like we might have. I don't know. Let's check it out and see. But I still feel like we should have. There should be one more PG.
Joey
because
says
that's-
yes. They're
Well, no, you
threaded
put it on the
16
wrong
grams.
You already put a PG.
Oh, okay.
but
Phil
where's-
Shannon says
where's the
$150.
missing
That's
body?
crazy.
We have one missing body here.
No, Phil, your headband's probably. Phil, your headband is probably closer to 200 because it's factory. My mask is so old school. I still have the goggle skins on the lens. I remember those. Yeah, hey, Dan's. Joey said
Where'd the body
16
go
grams
for
are
the
threaded.
PGP that's here? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're threaded.
So are there anything we could use besides the adapter that Bob Long made for 16 grams?
Did
Or,
we take
Budor?
the,
Budor?
did we take the pieces out of the metamorphosis?
I don't know. That's the one in your case, right? I don't think your metamorphosis had did have a standard Sheridan frame on it.
Uh-oh.
We've got what? We have one extra Sheridan frame.
No,
I mean,
because it had to stop.
Because I need one for this one and I need one for this one.
oh, okay. So you have two there.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. We're
Oh, yeah, that was the one I was pointing at before. I guess you were looking at the other one.
good. Okay.
So that one doesn't work though.
Yeah.
Come on, Dan, bring it in
Then you
there.
got your speed loader.
I do, but I'm not giving it to you. I'm just keeping all the
Just
speed
to
loaders.
borrow.
Well, yeah, but I need them for my guns.
All we need is 200 viewers, Dan.
We'll have to go pick one up tomorrow from my place.
Do you have some?
Oh, that's a great
I
idea,
have
Jack.
one speed loader.
Yeah,
Use
you need it
16
for
grams
those,
to
for
like
sure.
bike
Since
tires.
I lent that to Arnold.
I don't have a hammer and everything that went with this.
We
Is that
have
over here?
hammers Here. We have a hammer set up here. It's like
200 viewers.
two main
for
I don't
stars.
need. I think
The
I've
guy
got.
right
oh no,
there
no,
in
no,
the
this
green
is all
shirt.
of this.
to go on
Oh, this main
Chatterbait
spring goes down here. There's a
In
main.
a
Yeah, but
thong.
this-
in a thong, which isn't
This
gonna
is,
hold
I
anything.
don't think I don't mind. That's
really.
too shiny. Mine mostly.
When my
like-
hair gets long
mostly
enough,
have denim
I'm gonna
ones.
wrap it around right through my butt crack like a thong, and then I'm gonna
But you don't
wear
have
it as
the,
like a
the
one
rear,
piece
shit.
the
bikini.
rear
Yeah.
pieces in that.
I got this one.
One piece bikini.
There's a dial one there too. I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
which
out of
one
mine
goes.
for sure.
Okay.
This one I don't think is out of mine.
This one's non-functional. Can I
Oh,
put
yeah.
it in your Sheridan bin and we'll fix it next week?
Yes.
Okay.
Put it in the one behind the curtain though.
Where's the plug for it?
Here's a plug. Just put that in there. This one must be Benji's. I'm fairly sure. So put that on
Insidious.
yours.
What am I doing then?
Thanks for the
You are
comments.
putting this one
Thanks for
in
stopping
the
by.
bin behind. Because
Have a
this is
wonderful
stuff I'll fix
weekend.
tomorrow.
Sorry, we're just rebuilding our barrels all day. I forgot what you said earlier. but-
PGPs.
Yeah, PGPs. And I hope you can join us to play paintball one day.
Join us.
Oh, Joey says instead you should just braid your hair to your pubes, Benji. If it gets that long.
Why does this fit?
Braid my hair to my feet.
How does it have to go in through
Why
the
don't you
front
just,
on these
uh,
ones?
I don't know. I
braid,
thought it
braid
could
it
go
to
Should
anywhere.
go
the
through the
hair
back.
around your butthole.
Doesn't fit.
I guess try it the other way
Do
though.
you know the hair around my body?
I have hair on my butthole.
I
Is that
think everybody
normal,
does. I think everybody
I don't
does
know if
have
I
a
believe you,
butthole.
Paul. I think you should
Should I pluck some out right now?
should bend over and let us
I
see.
don't know about that. I would prefer that you didn't, but you know, it's I guess whatever you have to do, right?
Why you gotta be holding him back, Dan?
That's what I do. I hold them back.
Where's that
Man, this
valve
won't be
tool
back.
that we were
Stop
using?
holding him back
There's
and
a
start
valve tool
holding his
here. Oh,
sack.
you want the
I just
gray
need
one, though,
yeah,
which
yeah.
you have.
Do I oh, I do still have it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dirtbomb has a lot of hair. He's a hairy old man.
Seal looks okay.
But what was I gonna say?
I don't know what we're gonna say, Paul. What were you gonna say?
Stock looks crummier off.
Yeah, this looks pretty crummy, but it's just a stock. So.
Your stock's pretty nice.
Oh yeah, No, this is my stock. Oh, you mean that stock is pretty
Where's
nice?
my stuff?
I don't know. This is mine though. Let's see, there's
Oh,
no.
my
no
stuff's here.
I don't see an HK sponsor logo. Because HK doesn't
sponsor us.
I mean, HK donated some stuff for Chris Soya, but they don't sponsor us. Really.
They do not.
I mean, we could put a Dirt Bomb logo on there because Dirt Bomb sponsors me with HK stuff.
Is that right? In the bin back there, where I could find.
What kind of emote is that?
Yes, you can.
Plunger?
Just dig through there and find
What
one
else?
that
You
works.
Dirt Bomb? Dirt Bomb says, "What's it going to take for an HK banner to go up on our stream?"
Well, Benji's the negotiator,
Yeah,
so
you
he
gotta
has to
talk to Benji
he has to
about
talk
that.
to Benji. That's not our stuff to talk.
Hit me up.
But honestly,
This one has just a piece of metal as a face seal. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's good.
There's a piece of metal as a face seal?
Yeah. This is for you, Jack.
Wow.
Dirt Bomb, we're bringing VSB back, so just letting you know.
I thought VSB was dead.
I'm bringing it back. I will slide into your DMs because we're bringing VSB back. And
Very
Indian VA.
Very serious butthole.
very
in case
serious
you-
butt hair,
In case you didn't know what that.
Very serious butthole.
and we're gonna be bigger than HKR.
Oh, Paul, you talking that trash?
Fuck, dude.
Not talking trash. I'm just motivated.
You are talking trash and all kinds of it.
Just motivated. Stay in the competitive game, not for long, Dirt. Because I'm bringing it back, and I'm doing it right.
Somebody put a washer over the face seal. Seems like the way to do it, I guess. Oh
That's an
man.
idea.
What about this face seal? That one looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
Sponsoring
That's no problem.
Collision.
I saw, I think it was Albie, he posted a picture of a Collision shocker. One of the
Sick.
engraved ones.
Awesome, right?
Yeah, those are sick.
Have you seen the Collision Luxus?
No, I don't think so.
Think that's long enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be good. Don't use the extended one though,
What do you mean?
because I want to sell that.
Well, I'm bringing you in it, Dirt.
I guess it's
so
fine. I guess it's fine, Benji.
Just wait. I'm building the website
If you
right
sell it,
now.
I'll just take it off.
Oh,
I mean, I have
oh
a
okay,
piece
then
for
yeah,
it
put it
somewhere
on
at
there.
home. Let's see if this works.
Where's the grip frame and screws for this thing?
Find a fucking full 12.
Over here, here's a grip frame. Here's 2 screws. Here's 2 grip. You want me to hand them to you, Tim?
Yes, please.
Here's 2. One of them has a screw in it, and then here's the other 3 screws.
Thank you.
Alright. Paul, putting a bet on if this works or not.
You used it before, not too long ago, right?
Did I?
I thought so.
Too short.
Here, go. Let me see.
Watch if the
Seems like
grips
it's-
aren't screwed on.
Oh.
I made a makeshift Pierce pin seal out of a player card at Decay of Nations the last time I played while out on the field for the last battle. Since Jack won, that's pretty epic.
That is pretty good.
That's epic.
I mean, we'd expect no less from
These are
Jack.
new
Yeah.
12. Hey Jack, do you ever test your guns with old 12 rounds? That's Benji's technique.
That thing.
I'm gonna need one
Was
for these two
new.
still.
No,
so save
there was
me.
no air that we
Where's
heard
the
no
12
air.
Same bin?
What are you looking for?
12 grams.
Oh, did we use all the ones that we brought up? Yes, we did. That's why we need the tester.
Well, mine are cartridge valves, so I need.
But they're not.
Oh, but you're right.
2Ks.
They're not the 2Ks. Yes.
Okay, so how do we do on this? Did you set this thing up?
It's tight. It's more tightened. So
Okay, so good work.
let's see.
We're not using 12 grams, Benji. Where's the tank at? Here we go. Here's the tank. Oh, you're not ready though. Oh, you do have them assembled, so we can test them right now.
One is just about ready to go. Yeah,
Well, you can,
I gotta
you
take.
can test them without putting that
I'm
on.
gonna test this one.
Oh, we can't test this one. We need the other adapter.
Well, yeah. Here.
I'll
where's
find
the-
some 12 grams in a minute. Let me test these. Okay.
I haven't taken the other one apart yet. So
Time's it, Paul?
8:30.
Yeah, I gotta head out.
You going out somewhere?
I got family in town.
Oh yeah. From Israel?
From Israel.
Oh, that's cool.
Here's one. Try that. Keep it pointed down though. Don't
And
point at my face.
I'm taking a player tomorrow with us who has never played paintball.
Who's that? Your friend or family?
No, it's
I don't think this is gonna seal.
my
Because I think it's
wife's
something to do with
co-worker's boyfriend.
Still leaking?
Yes, still leaking.
All the O-rings
All
look
right.
fine.
Moment of truth.
Still didn't pierce.
Jack Water says use 12 grams to
Okay.
test. Been there, done that.
Uh-oh.
Something in here.
One of those leaks.
One of the other ones.
Yeah.
You know what? That didn't work because for the cartridge valve.
Right, it needs to be. Yep.
See?
Oh yeah.
What the hell?
Maybe there was no air in these.
In the 12 grams?
Yeah.
You got a dead
Brass
12 gram?
Eagle,
It's Brass Eagle. What do you expect?
Two of
Oh
them
my
in a
God.
row. Because I took one and I was sure it was full. And then I screw it in and nothing, and Dan takes it out and sees the hole and goes, yeah, it's empty, real nice. And then he just did the same thing. Vindication!
Benji looking for rockets.
All the rockets I look for are the red rockets of my dog.
Oh, I need to get the information for the Korean vet you went to. I need to take Chewy there actually.
You got it.
Tonight, if possible.
What's wrong?
He's just
Wilshire.
getting old.
Oh.
You gotta check that out. He's breathing heavy. Wilshire vet, that's what it's called.
I'll double check.
I've been following this BacciPaintball thing for about a year now, and it makes me happy to see people are truly trying to grow a sport of respect, guys.
Shazam!
Jake
there.
Weeks, I had 3 Doug
Okay.
Crossman.
So
12
this
grams,
one's
last time I played.
this one's good to go aside from grip screws.
Well, we thank you, Dirtball13, for
Screws. Yeah, you can
following
take off
us.
one of your ones that isn't working, like the one you threw in the bucket. Do that, because I don't see any right here.
Aw, who's using Flathead or Phillips?
It's like a mix, huh?
Not cool, guys.
Have you guys ever met Dirtball before?
I don't think so.
He's really cool.
As long as it's not a scrub, then
He used to be pretty good at paintball until some dude broke his back,
man.
basically. What am I talking about? Dirtball was pretty bad at paintball.
Was he scrub status?
Dirtball was Scrub City.
Scrub City.
Scrub light.
Scrub City. Scrub
City. Scrub City.
Okay,
I need
where?
a flathead, though.
I gotta find some valves. Got more shit over here. There's a blue Techmark screwdriver right there.
I think I got it in enough that it'll stay by hand.
Okay, cool. That's what I like to hear. Got it in enough.
Oh yeah, no. You did meet Dirtball at the Minnesota Seats event, Benji.
Proof.
Dirtball says Paul is Red Flag City,
Yeah.
which is major penalties.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear what I did to Collision one time?
No. What? Is that something you can tell?
Yeah.
You
So I
whip your
played
dick
a
out?
tournament,
Wait, let me guess. You just got caught for wiping over and over.
basically. I got, I think, 3 major penalties in a row.
For your
Nice.
flathead.
Yeah, that was one game, and then the next game I got like 4. That's basically like,
impressive.
that's a loss right there.
Yeah.
And
Did anyone else on your team get penalties?
They didn't have a chance.
And what were they for?
I mean,
Hot gun?
they said I was wipey.
Hot box.
Okay, so you were wiping. What
They
else?
said I was wiping. I mean, I wiped a couple of times, but definitely
Okay,
not.
so you were wiping, but what else?
Well, the thing was, I was on a different team during that time, and I used to play on Collision. I followed my coach, Jose Palma, my old Bushwhackers coach.
Yeah.
I joined his team, and then I hit up Collision to see if I could play with them. And then Jose paid me $200 to sabotage Collision. So the funny thing was that Collision won the tournament the day before
Yeah.
in the lower division, and I was playing with the higher division, and I got him like 10 major penalties in a row.
And so you did that on purpose?
You will never know.
You just said
you said
you got paid to do it, so that would mean you did it on purpose. You're such a scrub, Paul.
And the crazy thing is that
That is a great story.
I got
PBDnA takes no responsibility for the views and insights of Senior Paul Yoon.
Scrub City right there.
he just said he was, doesn't mean he did. It was D4. That was D3. Match fixing scandals. Yes, it was. But the fucked up thing was that someone bunkered me in the forehead that tournament.
Was it
And
one of your own teammates? Because
No,
that's what
no.
you deserve.
Damn, so
I
that's why
had
your
to shoot
forehead
a
looks like
unicorn
that?
coming out of my forehead.
Wow.
Insane.
God, Paul, that is really like dirty.
Hey man, come on, I wasn't working. I was straight out of college.
You
Gotta do what you gotta do,
weren't
man.
slanging at that time.
One thing I was slaying was
Major penalties.
major penalties.
You should have been slinging that Korean butt poon
That
instead
is.
of cheating.
That's a good story. You gotta. Is Connor watching right now? I feel like he would really respect that.
Connor's probably
Okay, I'm
playing
almost
Overwatch
done.
Watching.
or Rust. I'm surprised.
Is that another game?
Puppy Chujo. Did I learn? Of course not.
What are some of the viewers' reactions to your scandalous story, Paul?
Someone says they're gonna clip this. They're gonna save the stream and send it to Collision.
Oh my God!
You're gonna get your
This
ass
stream will be
kicked.
live, so if a Collision player watches it, is that Dirtbomb's brother? That's the owner.
Yeah.
So did Dirtbomb know the story already?
They all knew the story already.
Oh.
I put together something wrong.
So it's basically no big deal that you did.
I
Well,
probably,
damn it,
I
Tim,
probably
you're
never play for
fired.
Collision ever again. But I'm really still really good friends with them.
That's fucked.
So you're saying the Paul Yoon Collision jersey I have in my closet
It's tainted.
is tainted?
No,
It's worth more because of that.
Exactly.
So what'd you do, Tim?
Well,
Poppy Chujo, you never learn.
I don't know. The bolt doesn't seem to go all the way forward. It's in the right spot.
You need a different back.
Hold on.
Ooh, this one is a different seal.
Did I put the bolt in backwards? The hammer in backwards?
It's very possible. At least you didn't get paid $200 to like completely kill your team.
True.
What's that from? Your pump twist duel?
Oh my gosh, he actually clipped it.
Are you worried now? You look worried.
I'm not worried.
Oh.
I don't look worried. He's got a crew to back him up. Not us.
Not us. The guy who paid the
But a crew.
You guys know that was a joke.
You need a bow. That was
Was it a joke? I'm pretty sure it was serious.
Dirtbomb just said he sent it to his brother. You guys know it was a joke.
Hey, Dirtbomb, if you're still up for sponsoring Paul, he needs it. That $200 didn't really last as long as he had hoped.
Oh man.
That's hilarious. It's a good story, Paul. It's the kind of story that, you know, you can tell people 10 years later.
Tell
and
us
they get a
other
fucking
stories
kick out
you
of
were
it.
not supposed to tell.
Yeah.
I mean, I was at a paintball field once and someone pulled out a gun. That was
I hope
pretty
so.
crazy.
What
No, a
field
real
was
gun.
it?
SC Village.
And why?
So I think it was for WCPPL, and they actually let us camp there. SC was like, yeah, it's cool, just camp there. And I was staying with the Pirates, and the Pirates is owned by Tom Dufon,
Oh shit, I see what I did wrong.
he's a felon. This fool's crazy, dude. This guy's insane. Super cool guy, super
Is
nice
anyone
guy.
going to clip this and send it to him?
I mean, everyone knows who Tom is if you play a tournament paintball.
Oh,
And someone came to the front gates of SC Village, and
yeah.
no one else was invited. It was just the Pirates. I was playing for the Pirates during that time.
Uh-huh.
Tom's like, what the fuck? He's like, he just brings out a handgun, and he starts running towards the entrance gate of SC Village like this, with a handgun in his hand, pointed at the driver, and it was one of our teammates like trying to get in. And I was just like, when I saw him pull that gun out, I was like, what's going on? Like, I was in college, I was pretty young, and I was just like, are we about to like get in a rodeo right now? Like, I'm not talking bad about Tom. Tom's the man. I love Tom. I love Cody. I love the Fonz.
That is not as... It's a crazy story, but it's a little bit too serious.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not as, you know, looking back in retrospect, it's not like... I don't get this... I don't think people get the same kick out of it.
We need better field stories. Like, I know that a couple of the refs used to have sex in the bamboo field at Conquest.
I mean, I hope there are some female refs in there.
Yeah, one of them was a female.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I mean, it is LA, so,
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
people can do what they want, you know? It's dudes banging, it's dudes banging. It's let them bang.
Yeah. The guy did
True,
make
true.
her like stuff her pants with a cucumber or something. So,
So-
do you know what that was about?
Essentially.
The dude wanted some man-on-man love, but only person who was down was the chick. So.
Yeah, take what you can get, I
You know?
guess.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Sweet, there's another valve.
I mean, my story at SC Village was pretty cool when I got caught cheating.
Yeah, but that's recent.
Yeah.
So, that's like 6 months ago.
How can you cheat and get caught, Paul?
I didn't get caught. I admitted to cheating.
Because you got caught.
Yeah, because you got caught.
I denied it.
You denied it the first thing.
I
You're like,
admitted
yeah,
it.
you know, it's true. Looks like a
Scrub
cheater. Scrub life.
That was a great day of paintball.
It's okay. Until you
Tim,
cheat.
do you have any crazy stories?
Probably. I'm trying to think what's good that I can that I can have. Oh, well, I think I've told you guys the one about taking the RV down to EMR and getting stuck, the RV stuck. Have I told you guys that one?
No.
That you have.
So
What's EMR for?
okay, so EMR is like the SC Village of the West Coast. Like they're a huge field.
Where
Been
the
in
castle,
business.
EMR Castle.
Yeah, EMR Castle. It's where the Waffen Elite used to play back in the day
Wolf
when it was
Slayer.
Wolf Slayer. Yeah, old storied field and all that stuff. And so we'd gone down for Pump Pandemonium, which was like their big pump game.
What year was it? Do you remember? 2009. That's when I went.
No, it would have been
Yeah.
2011 maybe.
Take a shot at rebuilding that.
No, 2011, not so long ago.
But it wasn't like
That's
super.
fine.
Well, no, you know what? It
Just
had to have
reassemble
been
it.
longer than
Just
that.
reassemble it because we don't want any
Yeah,
parts.
2011 was 7 years ago.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, but it was before I went to college, so it had to be like 2006 or 2007.
You
now
don't
that I
think it was
back.
2009?
No, it definitely wasn't then. I'll have to look up. I've got photos.
That's
from
when I went
somewhere.
there.
It was the year they played on the field that was up on the top of the hill instead of like in all the normal
Oh.
fields.
The Titman Town.
No, it was above the Titman Town. It was ridiculous. But so at the time, my field was or my team was sponsored by an RV place, right? So they hooked us up with like this big Rockstar RV, and it's awesome, you know, like fantastic. And so my whole team was like pretty much older guys, you know, so that everyone's got money to burn and
You
everything.
should sit up here
Yes,
while
I
you're telling
should.
the
I
story
should.
so that people can understand it's coming from you and not
Just some
from-
random disembodied voice.
Yeah.
So, where's the frame? There we go. So, we're in Massachusetts, and the field's down in Pennsylvania. So it's like a, I don't know, 6 or 7 hour drive, something like that. So it's a decent amount. But, we pick up the RV, and the first stop is the liquor store. So every guy on the RV takes at least a 24-pack of beer on with him, right? At least, if not more. Except for my dad, who was driving, because he didn't trust anyone else at that point.
He just did Edward 40 hands.
Yeah, you know.
Irresponsible.
Yeah, exactly, you know. You gotta, you know. But, so the first bad part of the trip is there's road construction somewhere along the way in Pennsylvania. So we're dead stop traffic with like 12 guys, all well into like the 24 packs, if not already gone and on to the next pack by this point. Our field owner, who's along with us, starts leaning out the window and harassing passing motorists with whatever happens to come to mind that I can't mention on the web stream. So that was that part. And then we finally get to EMR. We were supposed to get there at like 5 or 6. We got there at like 8 or 9. And it's pitch black because it's out in the middle of nowhere and everything. We can't see anything, so we like follow the signs to RV parking. We park in a spot and set up the tents and go to bed and you know, whatever.
On the black bag.
Next morning we wake up and we discover that rather than park in the gravel like lots where the RVs are meant to park, we parked in the wet grass.
Oh shit!
And it's this giant RV, right? And so we're like,
suck it.
Oh yeah, we're fucked. So we're like, whatever, we'll deal with it later. Let's go play. So then we find out that the field is this like top field, and it's literally like it had to have been like half a mile away from staging, and it's uphill. And like when I say uphill, like imagine walking half a mile, like you know the stairs up combat. Like half a mile like that. And that was just to get to the field. Then it's like another like quarter mile to the other side of the field where we were staging, right? So we played like half the day, and then it was like, no, we're done. Like nobody wants to keep hiking back and up and down this field. So everyone, you know, goes, we start cooking, doing food and everything. And someone decides to unstick the RV. Rob, who's the guy who works at the RV place and got us the hookup with the RV, and he's like their main mechanic and everything, he decides he's gonna get himself, you know, he's gonna get unstuck from this thing. And Rob's got a bit of a drinking problem, and he gets a little angry when he starts drinking, you know. So he's already a little bit upset, and then he's trying to get this RV out, and it's not going anywhere. It's just spinning mud and everything. And so Rob stomps out after like 10-15 minutes, and stomps out. He's got a full thing of beer, glass bottle of beer, and just stops and winds up, and like it's like in slow motion, you know. He just lets this full beer bottle go at the giant windshield of the RV, and it's like time to stop as everyone else goes, shit, we're gonna have to drive 6 hours back with no windshield on this giant RV, and it bounces off the windshield. Wow. You've never heard a bigger sigh of relief from everyone.
Oh my god.
So it bounces off, and my dad and finds some guys with tow chains and stuff, and we managed to get the thing, you know, unstuck and back on the gravel, and all good. So the next day we go to leave, and Rob is still upset for some reason. I don't remember why, and so Rob basically proceeds to destroy the whole back half of the RV because it was because they wanted to watch TV, because there's like a bedroom in the back, and they wanted to watch TV on that, and it wasn't working for some reason. So Rob was like trying to get at it and just ended up like just kind of ripping the whole cabinet off and like I'll fix it later when we get back and everything. So we returned the RV at the end of the week, and yeah, so it's the whole back half, all the cabinets are ripped out and just destroyed. It's covered in mud because, you know, it rained and it's a paintball field and everything. And yeah, we never got an RV again.
I gotta say, that's partially Rob's fault.
It is, you know, yeah, it no doubt there.
Seems like it's mostly Rob's fault.
It definitely was.
Mostly, yeah.
Right.
I mean, mud, you could just clean up.
Yeah, you know, but the other
broken wires and cabinets, you gotta actually put in money to fix that.
Alright guys, it was fun hanging. I'm out of here. Family to go
This
to
is
see,
yours,
but
man.
I
See you
will
later.
see you at Jungle Island. Thank you. If anybody wants to come join us at Jungle Island,
It's gonna be
please
fun.
do. We got plenty of extra guns. And till next time.
Fly out from Rancho Cucamonga.
Oh, Dan, can
No,
you
man,
to roll with us tomorrow if we got space?
Yeah, if you got space, if I can tag along, but if you don't,
We
no
want
worries.
you to, but we don't know. You'll probably just drive here, and then we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that works for me.
If anything, if you could come to my house, go with me over there, and then somehow if you can make space, like shoot a case or two, and then carry it in there.
With
Yeah,
PGPs,
whatever.
we'll shoot a case or two. But yeah, you could
come to my place.
You could come go
Yeah.
to Paul's place, but you could go here first and then go to Paul's place.
Yeah,
after
I mean,
that.
if
Yeah, however you
can,
want to work
if
it
you can,
out.
Yeah, whatever.
See you, Benji.
Yeah, shoot me your address tonight though. That way I'll have it.
Okay, so
I'm just coming back at 2, so if you want to come back at 2, you can come back with me, or you could come back with Bocci when it is.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we could probably cram you in, but you'll be much more relaxed not having to cram it on the way there.
Yeah, I
So okay, so you got 2 that you're rebuilding right now.
Yeah, this one's done. If I
Benji.
can.
Poppy Chujo. Who's Poppy Chujo?
I don't know.
Who are you,
Oh,
Poppy
it's
Chujo?
Joey or Art or Alex, I think. Is it?
I don't know. He's on Twitch.
Maybe.
Oh man, there's
Yeah, must
Look at this. Look at this.
Twitch was wow, people are going crazy on Twitch. I don't know why they're
This
just
guy
watching
is
us.
serious.
I don't know why they're just watching us rebuild PGPs.
Because who doesn't like, random people building random old guns? Of course, I've been sitting on the floor. I haven't even been in the
Yeah.
stream.
Okay, so do you want to move your shit over there now?
Yeah.
I'll let you. I'm not going to touch any
Yeah.
of your stuff because I don't want you to use it. I'm going to consolidate mine.
Poppy Chujo is one of the mad guys, Joey.
Okay. Cool. What's up, Joey?
Wait, did we meet Joey at Ambush that one
Yeah,
time?
Joey.
Oh, yeah,
Those
okay.
guys always play with us.
Yeah.
Joey, Art, Alex.
Yep. You guys have all the cool mags.
They have all the mags.
I gotta bring my mag out here sometime to play with. I haven't played with that thing in forever.
Is it in Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still got most of my guns back there.
I have
one just mag sitting on the and wall.
Benji has it.
Well, you don't have that mag anymore. It's Benji's now, right?
It's mine. I sold it to it for what I got it for, and I was like, don't ever sell this, because I'm going to buy it back one day. But Benji actually uses the mag, so
Yeah.
have it for now.
All right. So Tim, move your shit over here.
Yeah.
And
I'm just gonna get
we
this
rebuild
last
it
one together. And
Picture. We're still focused on us close, right, Paul?
No.
No, focus on us close. Benji left his seals here. I'm gonna reassemble.
this still isn't right.
Let me see it.
I like that name.
What,
Poppy
what you
Chujo.
did is you have your lug on the other side of your hammer. So no big deal, really.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what it
Is that what you did before too? So we can just push this.
No,
in.
before I had it.
And now you should be good.
Yeah, I had the hammer reversed before. That's where I made the mistake on the first time.
Gotcha.
There we go. Let's test her. We have. Well, what is this, Crossman? Hopefully that's better than. Watch yourself real quick.
I always watch myself. Right, Paul?
He watches
You're
himself.
ready to fall asleep, Paul.
Dude,
We can RIP right now as soon as Tim gets those together.
Yeah, I
And
just
then,
got one more and then I'm done.
I'm on 4 hours of sleep. 2 hours of overtime. I didn't eat lunch today.
Wow. You should have had some food here.
I got some food right before I came here.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Nice. Good job.
Nice.
Yeah.
Somebody knows how to do it. That one's for Jack Water right there.
All right. Let me build this last one.
Jack, have a good night.
Is
We'll
Jack
see you
still
tomorrow.
Watching?
He's signing off right now.
Oh.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the tips. Thanks for all the suggestions.
Thank you,
You're the
sir.
Thanks for
man.
the help, Jack. We needed it for sure.
Tomorrow, I hope you're on my team, so we can win.
Was the Dilo welt here yours or which one is this?
I don't know. Oh yeah, this was mine.
Okay. Do you know where the rest of the
There was
PG
another
was?
one that I just saw.
There was one more on.
There was a blank cap, which I did just see. But whatever. See, there's a.
I thought there was one more on the ground down here, but maybe
You're
we
welcome
used
to
it
take
for...
one of those.
I don't
if there is a blank
see
cap.
one. Oh wait.
Here's one actually right here. I think this was his.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Are they the same?
Yeah, they're the same.
This one has an RVA, so don't use
Oh,
that
yeah.
one. That's off the.
Yeah.
Alright. I need frames now. I need like 5 frames.
We should have put down a.
some
A
towels.
rag, yeah, a rag.
Well, that's like our spare sheet, so that's like the sheet that we always use. I don't think anything will go through.
No.
They're okay, but yeah, it definitely needs to be bleached after this.
We have a question from Kevin Cohen guy.
Yeah.
Should I buy a Walls KP?
Walls makes nice guns. KPs are nice.
Yeah.
I don't like, the thing I don't like about KPs, and it sucks because I love the look of them and I like them, but I can't shoot woodstock guns to save my life. Like, it's just uncomfortable. To me, at least. How do you guys feel about?
I like them. I can shoot some of them, but it is definitely not it's not a competitive choice.
I don't like I like regular KPs, but like anything that's like double barrel modded, like I'm not really into that.
I need this. So that one's all you.
Yeah, the double barrel guns are cool, but yeah, they're not practical.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I own one just for the fact that I could say I own a double
yeah,
barrel.
it looks awesome.
Yeah.
The concept's cool, but it's just not usable. Well, it's usable, but like not realistic to be playing with.
Yeah,
actual
it's
good people.
heavier, it's not as
Shoot
efficient.
way less. Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot heavier too. It's not like just a little bit heavier.
So I need there's a green one that is
But yeah, I mean, if I had a
It was
chance
right
to
here,
buy
I
a
was
Walls
just using
gun,
it.
I would
Oh,
definitely
okay.
buy one.
probably right there somewhere still done. Oh no, here we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's one of the two sides. What was that?
No, I said if I had a chance to buy a Walls KP, I'd definitely buy one.
Oh yeah,
If I was in the market for one, yeah, why not?
yeah. Like him and Ty make like the nicest brass guns right now, considering a lot of those other guys don't really make stuff anymore.
Yeah. Okay, I got 2 screws.
Oh man, this one's on the tight.
Which the fan is going on which one? Big computer?
Yeah, gray
Oh
one.
yeah.
CPU use is only at 11%.
Oh, you know what? It's probably the light on the keyboard.
That face seal looks fine. No, I don't think you even need to bother replacing that.
Looks okay. It's nice and thick still. That's what we want. Nice and thick. Yeah.
Oh, you got these drain flies too?
I don't know.
I thought this shit in my room.
Oh, well you must have brought them here then.
No.
brought your dirty ass flies here, Paul. It's fucked up.
It was actually moth.
You brought your moths. That's even
Oh.
worse. Great. Is that one okay?
No, I was gonna say there is no face seal, but it's stuck.
Nice.
You ever see the Mike Jones edition cocker?
Yeah, if anybody finds it, Jorge wants it. Is that Jorge? It's commenting?
Kevin also asked, Bocci, did you find a Sniper 2 backblock?
I did not yet.
Christopher Richter? Hey,
Yeah.
what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
that still looks fine. I'm just gonna keep that in there, I think, huh?
Yeah, just wipe it off.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this shit on
The
here?
green stuff? It's
Yeah.
on like all of the face seals I pulled apart.
Really?
Yeah.
Never seen that before. It's like somebody spray painted them. Okay. Is that your phone?
Not my phone.
That's the sound of a lovely Windows PC.
Oh. Oh, that's you got your PC out. What are you doing with that, Paul?
Can't handle these
You're gonna give
crappy
us-
Macs, dude.
Ooh, that's right.
Crappy Macs, like Apple products. Like
Apple products, man. Alright, so this what's up?
Oh, I was saying I was gonna talk smack about it, but I really can't because I got a monster PC sitting at my house. So
exactly. Yeah.
This is one of your screws, right, Tim?
yeah, that goes with one of this frame here. Thank you.
We have a mediocre Mac right here, Tim. This is $5,000 Mac, mediocre, you know.
Yeah,
Mediocre.
It's the one Rose that wanted.
Got a monster $900 PC at home.
Oh, 900. I wish it was only $900.
How much did you?
Oh, dude, it's like fucking loaded. It's it's the i7 with the brand new 8600.
8600K.
It's the 32 gigs of RAM.
Wow.
A 1080 Ti.
The 1080 Ti is like a $1,200 graphics card by itself.
2 terabyte SSD and
Not fucking around.
512 SSD. It's loaded. I was like, well, I'm gonna build it, and I want to just build it once.
Wait, how much is your processor? I don't know how much that processor is nowadays.
I don't remember. It's a lot. It's whatever. It's the newest i7, so it's like it's up there. I don't remember how much I ended up
Based
spending.
on everything else you said, I'm gonna just say it's a lot.
Yeah, I think it's like.
I think I spent like $3 grand in total, something like that, building it.
If you try to get those parts in a Mac, that's like $10,000 Mac right there, dude.
All right. We got number 2 reassembled.
So we're finishing up building our PGP, guys. PGPs. Sorry. PGPs. We're playing at Jumbo Island tomorrow. We come down if you're in the area. Stock class and PGP.
No, I think that's. Yeah.
It's you. Just give your plug another turn. Oh no, it's down your barrel. You need a new cup seal.
Ah, man. That's the one we just changed.
Well, we didn't put a new one in, so
Yeah.
that's what we get for being ghetto.
For being ghetto.
Nice.
That's it?
No.
Not all the way. Not enough. It fixed it, but not enough.
Well, someone's just not gonna get great air efficiency tomorrow.
I thought I had some. Oh, here we go. Here's pump handles. Damn it. Oh man. I think I'm about PGP'd out before we even get to the field. Here's a nice pump handle. For me.
Oh yeah, I'm like, what do I need? I got one. What do I need one for?
Yeah.
Hey, Botch, can you type in your email password here?
It's Peggy 123. I think. I think that's what it is. Okay. Fuck, dude! Did I just reassemble this without a valve in it? Oh, no, it's got a valve. Those are the cartridge valve ones. Great.
Is it with an I, E, or
It's
Y?
Y.
Okay.
Peggy with a Y.
This is. I'm gonna go grab a couple more paper towels.
There's
Put
a-
down this, or we got a rag.
There's
or
a
something?
rag right here.
Put this down there.
I think we need to do more building like this, so we actually get our fucking guns fixed. At least this is what I need to do, because none of my guns ever work.
I mean, I just sent half my guns to Furpo, so.
Yeah. I like to fix my own guns so that they can still be broken though.
It's a good, you know, gives you something to work on, you know, during the week, right?
During the day when I'm trying to play, gives me something to do. Because I'll just get shot out right away, and then I can.
Yeah, then you can go work on your gun for a while. You know,
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
shot,
fix my
work
gun.
on it again.
Okay.
There's some serious rust in the barrel on this one.
Corrosion.
Yeah.
It's brass.
It's a very nice patina, though.
What's up?
I'm just happy.
Oh, why? Because it's the weekend. And
That-
maybe you'll. Do you think you're gonna go tomorrow?
I'm gonna go. For sure, I'm gonna go. I didn't play paintball in 2 weeks. 2 weekends.
Didn't we
I have
play 2 weekends ago?
No.
Oh,
It
we
was the
played.
ranch last weekend.
Yeah, you should have gone with us to the ranch.
And then the week
both you
before
guys.
that, we didn't play. And then the week before that, we played at, where was it? The first PGP day.
Oh, at Critical Combat.
Yeah, I didn't know the ranch thing was going on until I saw you guys posting about it, and then I don't know how to get there.
How was
So-
Yeah, no one knows how to get there. How was the ranch? Did you like it?
Yeah, I had fun.
There's a lot of fucking people
Yeah,
there.
I had some really good eliminations on Benji.
You did?
My best eliminations of the day.
Nice.
One game I ran up on him, and he had no idea, and I just yelled, "Surrender!" And a bunch of people behind us were watching, and they just started cracking up.
Yeah.
And he spun, and we just shot each other.
Oh, he spun?
Yeah, he had a quick spin.
Oh my
for
gosh. He didn't let you get it?
Sure. Nah, dude, he's
So you gotta shoot him,
he's
dude.
fast. I should have shot, but I wanted to yell surrender at him, so.
Because, you know, like, he's that scrub, he needs that. So, one thing that I need to find are...
I like surrendering people.
Oh, who doesn't?
Afterwards, like, Paul, you're a nice guy. I'm just like, yeah.
They don't know the full story.
Exactly.
Shit, I need another frame. Paul, you're a nice guy.
Nope.
Nope. You're like,
You're
hey,
wrong, buddy.
I'll be on your team. And then you find somebody else. Give me $200 and I'll get a bunch of major penalties.
Bocce, I don't have a whatchamacallit for this.
Oh yeah, you don't have
hammer.
a whatchamacallit?
Yeah, I don't have a hammer mainspring.
A hammer or a mainspring.
Yeah.
Do we have one somewhere, or did I steal them?
I probably...
I don't think I got handed one for this.
Watch, what time is Rose coming back?
I don't know, but we should end at 9. It's probably past 9
It's
now.
past 9.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for tuning
we're
in.
kind of waiting on him to finish, but here's a spring. Find one that you think is right.
We'll stream for a little bit longer.
Don't let this be uncapped, because if that's the
Oh, that was that was so my bad.
That you find a hammer.
Yeah.
And do you have a back cap?
Yeah,
Or
I got
back
the back cap.
Okay.
That looks about right, right?
No, it's too
think
too
that's
wide.
too-
It's not a stock one of these. Here, use this one. But you want to know how I know this is the right one?
Hey,
It's
yep.
in a back
There we
cap
go.
already.
We'll just,
Don't use that back
yeah.
cap though. Pull it out of there. Might be locked in with the
Yeah, it
screw.
is. Here's that screwdriver.
All right. I need to reassemble this now.
No, it's just
Just
it's
stuff.
just stuck in.
Hey, Dan, you gotta tell Lyric to, Dan, my cousin Dan, you gotta tell Lyric to host next Friday. Next Friday night around,
Oh shit!
What's wrong?
It's like rubber or something.
around 8 o'clock your time. We'll start at 7 in California.
Oh, this one.
Even though this is like kind of fucked up, just
Next
stick that
Friday,
in.
if he can host us, that'd be awesome.
And then we can make Benji do whatever it is he was talking about.
Chatterbait?
Yeah. You think he'll do it, Paul?
No.
You don't think so?
No, because once you're on Chatterbait, people, like, you're fucked. Dude.
I don't know what Chatterbait is.
Chatterbait is basically where mostly girls, but I've seen guys on there too, just go on the webcam and just masturbate.
Yeah, I don't think we need Benji. Probably better off if he doesn't. I go with the male on that one. Shit. I need some Sears.
But then there's like also people who like stream games on there.
Really?
It's freaking yeah, there's like streamers who stream on there.
Have you ever streamed on there before?
Nope.
Nope. You see an orange toolbox anywhere here?
Orange toolbox.
Orange. Here we go. Orange.
My New England roots coming out there.
I'm gonna prove this when you're messing up. Saying it. I need some-
Any of you guys playing PBSO? We all are.
Are you, Tim?
I've never played it.
But are you? Are you playing it on the 7th?
The 7th? Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
You have to sign up.
Oh,
If you want to.
I guess I should sign up then.
Yeah, I don't know if there's spots. But
It's
you should try to.
it's over already. They're drawing the teams tomorrow.
R.I.P. you.
Oh my gosh, I
A lot-
cannot get this spring.
A lot of good players got on this time, which is cool. Mikey Mall.
He always plays them.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
He's pretty good
He's very good.
at pop. Fierce competitor.
What's up?
Oh, I just can't get this hammer on.
So what's the rules for the PBSO? It's
Don't be a scrub, or you won't be able to
it's-
play again. That's the only rule you need to remember.
No, I know that. No, there's some rules like 10-round tubes only.
Yeah. you
2
gotta
of
use
your
it.
players get mechanicals, is it?
No, that's for the chaos one. We're just doing the regular one.
Alright, so what are the rules for the regular one? 10 round tubes only.
10 round tubes only. You gotta use like a jet floater.
Or stick feed.
Or stick feed, yeah.
What other rules? No auto trigger?
No, you can auto trigger, I think.
Yes, auto trigger?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a paint rule. I don't know. I guess I didn't really pay attention to
If
that.
you are using a jet box, can you have it full when you start off, or can it only be 10?
Yeah, I think you can probably have it full. Can't remember if there's a paint limit.
I don't think the spring is long enough.
For the...
Guys,
Joey,
I've just been trying for the last 5 minutes to get this in there without a hammer.
Oh my gosh. Nice. Smooth.
Joey says in all caps, no wiping.
Yeah, so that's I think he's directing that at you, Paul.
I think he's talking to you, Bocci.
Really?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to, Joey? We need to know. You might be talking to Tim.
Yeah, I wipe all the time, actually.
Tim's
I'm
a
just such a nice guy that nobody ever, like, picks up on it, you know?
He's a professional wiper.
Let me tell you.
He's been
Hey,
wiping.
Joey, the only time I wipe is when I'm playing paintball.
I thought you were going to say when you play
Walk-ons?
speedball, because that's what you always say. Oh, it's only when I play speedball, and then we're like, well, you wipe when you play walk-ons. But you have seems like you have a pretty good control over it. Your ability to cheat.
One thing I don't have control over,
Your bowels.
my bowels. How did you know? Joey says, oh, you know who I'm talking about. Winky face.
Winky face. Alright.
No, I would
We're just
I would
going to
dare
Allen
not. I would
Rush.
never
Let's-
dare
let's
cheat on
screw you.
PBSL. I would have all the respect for people who play that tournament.
Here.
Plus, I can't do that to Dennis
Or you won't be able to play anymore, and
exactly.
We need you to play.
Dennis
so.
is like one of the nicest dudes I've ever met in paintball. Todd as well. Todd's super cool.
What is it, your hammer? Or what?
No, I don't think this is the right size
Lost
screw
your
for
washer.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks,
This is the
it
wrong
looks
size.
long.
Yeah, it's too big.
okay, do you want an Allen wrench one, or do you want?
I'll take whatever you got.
Okay, what about a flathead? What do I have? I want to find an Allen wrench one for you, since the other ones.
See if this one's. This is 1032, I think. This is 832.
But see if it's first check if it's the same length as the last one you tried.
There's a couple others.
No, this is. Wait, nope, there we go. Yeah.
You're good. Shit.
So did something just dropped?
Yeah.
It's dropped right past my leg. I felt
Did
it.
we rebuild everything that we needed to rebuild today?
I only have 2 more. Most of the ones at Benji's we just massively failed on, so. He's not here, so I can blame it on him, but in reality it's my fault, so.
I hate these.
These ones.
These these old style plugs at the back.
Okay. It's 3 of mine that are nearly complete. Not all the way, but I can get the rest of the parts after you guys leave. Here we go. Here's the next step. How are you doing, Tim?
Got this one pretty much done, and we'll see if there's nothing shoots.
I'm not even gonna test mine. I'm gonna just test them at the field.
Okay.
But you can test that if you want.
We got another. We got one more. Let's see. I'm not feeling super confident in this one. Need a bolt. Where did the bolt go for that? Oh, I didn't get the bolt for this. Do you have the bolt here somewhere?
There is a bolt right here. That one. Oh, is that a PG though?
Yeah.
I
No.
didn't. I don't know if I saw another PG bolt. Just put that one in there. It's pretty fine. You'll probably remember if we fucked it up.
Wait. There's no hole in this bolt.
What do you mean? Yeah, there is right there.
No, but for the.
It doesn't have air. It's room fire.
Oh, right. Duh. Yeah. PG. Yeah.
Nice try, trick to trick me though. Oh, it's like a regular full story.
Yeah, you guys see the new Yeezys coming out?
No, I don't know anything about Yeezy. Sorry.
I did actually.
The Butters?
Look pretty freaking cool.
Cool, yeah.
Are you gonna get those, Tim? You're wearing your Yeezys right now,
Oh
aren't you?
yeah, you better believe it.
Yeah. Fucking badass, right there.
Are you gonna get the creams? How much, like, what? Are they... It's coming out by Adidas, so it's gonna be like, what, 200?
Yeah, I'm
300?
Yeah.
And then like 1,000 afterwards, which is
Crazy.
I tried to get Yeezys at Ambush, but I went with Bocce and I was just like on my phone the whole time and it just wouldn't go through.
That sucks.
What does that mean? Like you were playing at Ambush and
Yeah, I was. It was the day I think when I smoked moon rocks or something, and I was trying to buy Yeezys.
we were at Critical that day, not.
Or Critical, yeah.
Man, that sucks. You were playing pretty well that day, though. I think.
I don't really remember that day.
I wasn't playing that well, but you were.
I just remember feeling super slow that day.
That hammer is fucking shot.
This screw is not long enough.
Okay, we got that one right there with the washers. I think the one you took out.
Let's see if this one.
Shit, what am I looking for? I need a
Yeah,
hammer.
Dan, my cousin Dan. It was some moon rocks you left at my place.
Yeah, hey Dan, don't give him any more of those, please. Especially when he's supposed to wake up at 7 and go with me, because
I think I woke up at 8:30.
nah, I think he woke up at 8.
I woke up at 8 to someone honking or something, or I heard
I
Dan's
was
car
moving my
start
car.
up. Yeah,
So I was like in a bad spot.
and I was like, I think that's Dan's car. And I run outside. I can't even open my eyes because I just woke up, and I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry.
I was like, it's cool, let's go.
Yeah.
I just waited for an hour, no problem.
Alright, this one's done, so.
Sick. Great. Does he has a pump handle right there? Nice. Cool. Alright, we'll throw these in his crate and then we'll assemble everything else. That is our stream tonight. And
Thanks, guys.
we are out.
See you guys at Drum Island. Have a good night.